I love how the next line is in bold as well. If you want to do so and are fully aware of what you are getting into, and that is a long-term serious commitment, we encourage you to do so.
Why? Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the hottest battler in the UK and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Are you sure you're using the right mic? You sound a bit scuffed there.
Oh no, it's probably just in Discord. It should be fine on OBS. Oh, but yeah, it's
sure.
the correct one. Oh no, it's
You say so.
is it? I guess. I mean, like, it was plugged in. It is plugged in. The light is shining. Or is it probably my level is incorrect again?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Hardware and sound. Manage audio devices. Recording sound. Levels are fine. Or is it because I am too close?
Maybe you are.
Yeah. Test. Is it better now?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I was too close earlier. Okay.
We're keeping that in.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, how are you doing, Ayumu, so far?
It's been a week already, but I think we forgot to tell the audience Happy Lunar New Year.
Oh yeah. Happy Lunar New Year, everyone.
Happy Lunar New
Yeah.
Year.
It's also a really big thing in Indonesia, kind of, because it's kind of like mark our kind of like the day we finally end racism. Not really, but yeah. It is the day where Chinese Indonesian can, because like when we transition from our second president to the third president, basically when our third president when our second president want everything to be like quote unquote Indonesian, right? So like if you are a Chinese, then you cannot have a Chinese name, you cannot celebrate your thing. Well, it mostly affects people in Java because, of course, the main forces are in Java, so it's easier to enforce them there. That's also why I can't speak Chinese, even to save my life. Yeah, but that
you suck.
Yeah, exactly. I have learned Mandarin for like 10 years after I counted. It's like 4 years in elementary, 3 years in middle school, and 3 years in high school. Nothing gets into my head. Yeah, I don't know how. I learned German for 5 years and I can somewhat speak German. I still like forget some words sometimes. That's and even like the basic words sometimes I just forget. Like earlier, like someone was asking me if because I was like bringing some flyers, he was asking me like, are you trying to basically give this away to like the neighbors because I won one? And I was like, so what are you asking? But I was like, I say it yes just to progress with the conversation, but like he was like insisting, so do you want one or do you okay? And then like I thought he was like asking like what we are doing, blah blah, but like turns out he has eaten with us previously and I didn't remember him. And yeah, basically he won the flyer and then he wanted to make a reservation and everything is happy again. But yeah, cheers. Yeah. But basically when our third president come into term, like he basically just revived everything. Like, yep, now you can celebrate everything. You can celebrate your culture. And also the Lunar New Year is like officially an Indonesian holiday as well. Well, the bad part is now people will just come to our house and ask for the red pocket money, but yeah, it is we can celebrate our culture now. Yay.
Nice.
Yeah. you win some, you lose some, I guess. I guess what we learn in trading card games kind of apply there. Ooh. Yeah. But it is we are still technically not that late because like the celebration is like 14 days, right? 34.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. If we
It's
wanted
only
to.
like
Mm-mm.
it's only like 3 days for us.
Oh. Yeah. I guess like
First day,
I.
the second day, the third day done.
Oh, I see.
And most add the New Year Eve as well.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I think like I don't know where I got that. I remember like watching like a YouTube channel of like Chinese Americans, and they were like trying to make a parody of like 25 days of Christmas, but instead they make like a 14 days of Lunar New Year. That's basically, yeah. So today we are going to uncle's house and we eat this thing because it means luck. And then the next day we went to auntie's house and then we ate this because it brings luck. And the next day we go to the other uncle's house and eat this thing because it brings luck. Ah yes, luck and prosperity, just like we like it.
Mm-hmm. And talking about luck,
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket,
Oh
and I was so pissed off my salary
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Imagine flipping 8 coins, only
Mm-hmm.
one head.
Can't be me. What a skill issue.
And it can't be me. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna finish this game. One head couldn't even kill the thing. Couldn't even kill the damn thing. Like, and I got to retaliate 40 damage on me, and I died.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All this coin flips and no heads for you.
And no head. I
Yeah.
know.
I know, right? It's a sad day indeed.
Mm-hmm. Mm. There was something else I
Mhm.
want to talk about before, but forgot already.
Exactly.
My mind is just blank. I've been with my family for more than a week. That's enough socializing for me.
Mm-mm.
I'm doing
Same.
this just for you, Theo. Oh,
Yeah. I also just ended like a 20-hour shift practically. Just like I had the shift starting from like Saturday night. And then it ended at Saturday night anyway. So but yeah. I then got another shift on for the whole day on Sunday. And then I got another shift on Monday. So yeah. Practically
pain.
a non-stop 20-hour shift. But yeah.
Are you working tomorrow though?
We are close tomorrow, so it will be. Wait, why is the
Nice.
static there?
No.
Okay, it's gone. Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow will be closed, so it will be really sad if I have to still have to work. Although to be fair, sometimes there are some administrative stuff that we need to take care of.
No. Wait, you take care of administrative stuff? I thought you're just a waiter.
Yeah, I mean like it's more into like reservation and stuff, but yeah, and also cleaning up. It's more of a cleaning up than administrative stuff actually.
Pain.
But yeah, I always clean after myself, so I think we should be safe for now. Oh my god, go touch Cress. My brother in Cress I cut. I need to send this to Calvin. Because he kept on telling me to touch Cress.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So I just sent you a meme,
Mm-mm.
a Pokemon meme. Go
Mm-mm.
touch grass. My brother in Christ, I can't. My two types are water and ground. I'm super effective.
Uh,
All times grass on me.
exactly. Can be me.
And then my friend said, a percent. Carrot steel. It's the new mechanic in Pokemon. Well, I
Mm-mm.
say new, but I think it's been over 2 years by now.
Mm-mm. Oh, the terrestrial, yeah.
Yeah. The terraforms or whatever they called. I don't know. I
Yeah.
gave my Switch to my little brother, so I can't play any games now.
No. Well, Switch 2 is coming out, so I guess it's fair. Just like Clock is
And it's,
coming back to Vanguard.
I
Yeah.
yeah, it's because
Mm-mm.
my little brother said his friends want to play Overcooked,
Mm-mm.
but they don't have a Switch.
Mm-mm.
So like I just gave him my Switch until he graduates, which is this year. So it's
Mm-mm.
not gonna be very long.
Mm-mm. Oh no! But what if he takes his masters after this?
Hmm?
What if he takes his master after this? Well, he will probably will then, but I mean, like, what if?
No, he will.
Mm.
He, not master, but probably teacher degree.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, he just want to use it to play with his friends.
Mm.
So,
Ah.
like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not very keen on finishing the games anyway. So,
Mm. Yeah, and then now I think by the time you listen to this, you should be able to claim RPG Maker PX Ace for free on Steam.
what the hell?
Don't miss it.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Have you claimed
all
it?
right. Oh no, oh, I was thinking about something else, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, talking about Steam.
Mm-mm.
So basically, to those people who don't know what's going on, because
Mm-mm.
obviously we haven't talked about that.
Mm-mm.
I was trying to get a bundle between
Mm-mm.
one of the most popular recent games,
Mm-mm.
a Russian game. Can't believe I'm actually playing a Russian game. Uh, called Me Side or My Side. I actually don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Um, and then it's on a bundle with one of the other really famous visual novels
Mm-mm.
called I think it's called You and Me and Her, a love
Mm-mm.
story.
Mm-mm.
And you know something's gonna go wrong when you see three characters in the title and it's a love story.
Mm-mm. Hehehe.
And it is very wrong, especially with the tag psychological horror. Because
Yeah,
why
of
not?
course. Because of course.
Yeah, I just love those stuff.
Mm.
Actually, Fia was the one who sent the bundle to me.
Yeah.
Shared the information anyway, and then
Uh-uh.
supposedly it went. It's like £5 discount, I
Mm-mm.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like £5 discount, but like I didn't have enough credit
Mm-mm.
on my Steam account,
Mm-mm.
and because it's freaking Steam,
Mm-mm.
um, so my Steam account is in Hong Kong dollars, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, sure, I'll try to pay in Hong Kong dollars, and then somehow it wouldn't work.
Mm.
So
Uh.
and then I switched to GBP, which is
Mm-mm.
British pounds, and then increased my price by £5. So I was like, well, guess I'm paying in Hong Kong dollars.
Mm-mm.
But the thing is, I'm living in the UK, so I can't top up with Hong Kong dollars.
Mm-mm.
So I had to ask my bestie to get me a gift card in Hong
Mm-mm.
Kong and then give me the code.
Mm-mm.
Um, some of you are probably wondering, oh, probably my bestie could just gifted it to me. Um, he actually tried, but I don't know if it's with this particular bundle or something like that. He couldn't do that.
Mm.
So at the end, he had to get me a gift card, but he couldn't get it until like, what is it? 6 days after I asked,
Mm-mm.
like 6 days after the day I asked. But I was
Mm-mm.
like, oh yeah, it's fine. The bundle says it's going to end in 9 days,
Mm-mm.
so it should be on time. And then
Mm-mm.
yeah, okay, yeah, he got me the gift card literally yesterday actually.
Mm-mm.
Um, and then I went on to Steam again. They increased the price.
He reduced the discount. No.
So instead of having £5 discount, it's only
Mm-mm.
£1 discount
No,
now.
that's fuck up.
It's like there is only £1 discount. You might as well not make it a discount. What?
Uh-uh.
The-
Yeah,
What's the point of the 10% off then? I do not understand.
yeah. It's
And
pro.
so
Mm,
I ended up not buying the game.
Too bad.
May
Not yet.
may to be fair, Misa is actually not that expensive.
Mm-mm.
Like it's worth like just like it's actually like price of like a meal or something like
Mm-mm.
that.
Yeah.
And so it's not too bad. So what's like I guess I'll just buy it after I think about if I want to set up a gaming channel or something like that.
Mm-mm.
Because I was going to buy it to do some streaming, but I haven't set up anything yet, so I'm just gonna wait till then, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or actually, if you wanted to just buy Mi site for now, actually, if the bundle goes on discount again, then I guess you should you only needed to pay for like the other game basically when it goes into discount again.
Oh yeah, true.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like as I said, it's only it's the other game that's a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
me side I'm actually fine paying for it, but like
Mm-mm.
just like I'm not gonna play it right now, so I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Narrator, it is not what it is.
I mean I don't use Steam a lot. Actually the last time so like actually recently I turned on Steam because of surprise band Dream is my girl. Um
Mm-mm.
someone actually made oh yeah, I told you on
Oh
this
yeah,
call, but
yeah, yeah.
I haven't mentioned it in podcast,
Mm-mm.
but like someone made a fan fiction official novel.
Mm-mm.
It's a team of people. It's not just like one or two. It's a team
Mm-mm.
of people, but they made their own art.
Mm-mm.
They made their own music and they made their own story.
Mm-mm.
And it's like a fan. It's an incredible fan fiction, and
Mm-mm.
it's free. It's it didn't charge me any money. It's
Mm-mm.
completely free, which was actually insane.
Mm-mm.
And that made me open up my Steam again after 2 years.
Mm-mm.
I thought it's been longer, but apparently I've turned it on some time ago.
Mm-mm.
Um, yeah, last played. So I'm just checking the other games. The last played 2nd of June, 2023. I didn't even know I turned it on at that time.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, there's Tabletop Simulator. Last played December 11, 2023. Okay. Yeah, it's just roughly like a month or something like that. A
Mm-mm.
month, no, a year. Sorry. Yeah, but like I rarely use Steam because I'm not a gamer, and also I used to be using a MacBook. So,
Mm-mm.
most of them aren't gonna function on there.
Mm-mm. But yeah, now you have a
Uh
Windows.
yeah, I've opened a floodgate for myself. Oh
Mm-mm.
god.
Yeah, and then now whenever, well, actually, it doesn't even. It's not even related to what to say to Steam actually, because lately I've been opening Discord and then it's just Ayumu Seiki is playing Pokemon TCG Pocket Plus. Oh, okay. I will leave you alone for now.
You don't want to see me raging on the Celebi EX.
Yeah.
Imagine flipping 10 coins and no heads. That'll be insane. That haven't happened to me yet, fortunately, but
Mm-mm.
oh god. But like yeah, this is what happens when you're playing a game. When you're F2Ping a game
Mm-mm.
because you just don't get the good stuff yet because you have to grind really
Mm-mm.
slowly.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's not even grinding in TCG Pocket. It's about luck.
Mm-mm.
It's about whether you can get the card from the pack, which I don't.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So I can't play no shit. Mm. So
Exactly.
basically, the set 2 came out, and I'm still playing with set 1.5.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's kind of harsh.
yeah, that's my situation right now.
Mm.
Hmm.
It is as if you're playing with Ira and Sushi Meta.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Basically, yeah.
Uh,
And that reminds me, I have to update my debt list real quick because
mm.
I was playing it, and I just keep remembering that I forgot to put some cards in, and then never mind. It's actually because I don't have it. Wow.
Wow. What a pro gamer.
I am a pro gamer.
Indeed.
Okay, this is awkward. So if I do that, I'll do that,
Mm-mm.
and then I will do this. What's the other card? God, I don't know how to filter. There we go. I am very tired, basically. Oh. And actually, one more thing with
Mm-mm.
PGG Pocket is I actually don't know how to explain, but basically TCG Pocket is a bit different to the usual Pokemon game that you have.
Mm-mm.
I mean, first of all, it's completely digital, and so the game itself always has like something like energy. It's like mana, basically.
Mm-mm.
Uh, but like it's auto generated during the game. Of course, it's digital,
Mm-mm.
and it depends on the Pokemon types that you're using in the deck. So so right now my main deck is it's a Darkrai deck, which
Mm-mm.
is mixing with lightning and dark types.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, those two. Actually, apparently, and then I got like a dragon Pokemon, which also uses fire and water.
Mm-mm.
Um, so when I make my deck, the deck will automatically put the energy as all four of them. So like lightning, dark energy, water, and fire.
Mm-mm.
And I always had to remember to shut down all the other types and only generate the dark energy. But
Okay.
like the thing is, it's keep resetting itself every time I make a change it in my deck list.
Oh.
Uh, so like every time I add that, I will remember to do that, or else when I'm in the game, it's like, well, fuck, I forgot to do that. Now I cannot attack.
Technology is bearing its fang back at the creators.
Yeah, I'm like they're so gonna make like a TTG Pocket tournament
Mm-mm.
in the future,
Mm-mm.
like championship kind of thing, not just tournament. Do you
Mm-mm.
know that Pokemon Go has tournaments?
But of course. Why wouldn't they make one?
Yeah, but like, do you know how it's played though? That's the thing.
That's a good question. I never really questioned that. How do
You
you
just
play?
tap, you just
Yeah.
tap with your thumbs.
Oh no. You have to tap.
That's lit. That's literally it. Cause like the way they do it is so I haven't actually gone into it too much. I mean, I got Pokemon Go, but I mainly use it to catch Pokemon, bro. Duh.
Oh.
Like I actually rarely do any kind of battles.
Mm-mm.
But basically, in Pokemon Go,
Mm-mm.
you battle just by rapidly tapping on the screen,
Mm-mm.
and then sometimes you might have to swipe left or right to
Mm-mm.
dodge and attack. But like that's basically it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you kind of do a little bit of different stuff when you unleashing um what do you call those, like, you know, the ultimate skills kind of thing.
Mm-mm.
But like it's basically still just using your fingers and everything, just like see who taps the fastest.
Mm-mm.
And so like I was like, how do you make a tournament out of this?
Mm-mm.
Like, what's the skill in this? I do not understand. So I suppose the skill is just to make sure you don't get cramps on your fingers while you're doing the tournament, I guess.
Well, there. Let's see. Let's fact check that Pokemon Go tournament. Look, there's a local Pokemon Go tournament even.
I mean, there's probably a bunch of them.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, but it's a little bit weird. Oh my god! But no, that reminds me. One of the guy at my Pokemon locals,
Mm-mm.
and like, is if I actually feel really bad as well, because like he's like one of the actually really good players as well
Mm-mm.
for what do you call it, for the Pokemon TCG.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And then when he was applying for the tournament, he accidentally applied for Pokemon Go.
Mm-mm. Oh.
And like, you know, it's like the thing where it's like, you know, everything's happening at the same time. So obviously if you're in Pokemon Go you cannot join the TCG one.
Oh no.
It's like, oh my god, I feel so bad. It's like he's actually like a really good player as well. Like, he's not the kind who's just like bluffing because he literally has a champion play match. So
Oh.
yeah, he's insane, and I think he's in the junior class as well. So he's literally a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but it's actually crazy because like he kind of looks like a kid, but then he's also like really tall. Well, not like tall, but like pretty tall for his age. I don't know his exact age, but if he's in the junior, if he's in the junior session, then like I think it's like under 16 or maybe even smaller than that, younger than that. I don't know, but like he doesn't look like one. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. I don't know, like, oh my god, like white people, it's like the way they grow is actually insane. Like when I was studying, there was talking about when I was like 14, and then like I got this British classmate who's like shorter than my shoulder, and then by the time we graduated, he was taller than me, and I'm 180 centimeters.
Damn.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. And it's not just him. It's just like a lot of the a lot of the British people I know just like grows like that. It's actually crazy. It reminds me of the Alolan Executor.
Oh. Is it tall in the neck?
May, oh no, he's not. But like maybe that's why Britain cannot have that much sunlight because if they do, then everyone just grow that tall.
Oh no.
It's a nerf. British weather is actually a nerf to the British people.
But you see, it's basically the potato meme, right? Like even without sunlight, they still grew that tall. Like imagine, imagine if they.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. So the British weather is actually a nerf to them. I see. I understand now. This is the law of nature.
Exactly. And then I was like looking up like the clips for like the Pokemon Go tournament, and one of the competitor for like the Japan final is actually he's also named Ayumu. What a coincidence!
I mean, Ayumu is a really common name. That's the
Yeah.
thing. So it's like and to be fair, like I'm not hating them. I'm getting a little bit sick of like people just like, hey, that's you. It's like, I mean, well, thanks. There are like 1,000 Johns out there. Why not make the joke on them? So,
Nah, it's more fun with Ayumu.
and Shun is Matsuda as well. I just subtle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well, I mean, you do make a team of 6, so I guess there's the team building as well. Question mark.
that's the what?
The team building, like you know, like with Pokemon.
I mean, I suppose so. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's just weird. I think no, I think like in general. I mean, I suppose like there is something to compete about, but like it's weird. Like when you imagine, um, when you're watching, like basically, it's not something fun to watch. You're basically watching two guys sitting on gaming chairs, literally,
Tapping their
and just
foot really
hold,
hard.
yeah, just tapping on their phone really hard, like for 6 Pokemons in a row. It's like,
Tap
wow,
harder.
wow, that's very fun to watch. I bet.
Oh, this is cinema, you. This is cinema. Oh my goodness. Certainly.
Oh my god, it's even funnier than like the clip you found. It's one of those using the Leckitan as well. Oh my god, so literally for like oh my god, for like what? For like a whole minute, you just watch this Pokemon just like constantly licking the bird out of it.
Yeah. Oh no! Why? Some people just want to watch the world burn. I guess.
Sorry.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Just watching the Lickitung lick. Oh god.
No.
Um,
What a weird week.
I mean, Lickitung is a weird Pokemon in general.
I know, right?
It's like he's like to be fair, his evolution Licky it actually looks really goofy.
Mm-mm.
And then like I actually unironically like the design of Licky.
Mm-mm.
Because the whole design of the Pokemon is basically supposed to be a sarcasm
Mm-mm.
on basically the rich people.
Mm-mm.
Cause like if you look at him, he has this like actually let me just send you the image. I
Mm.
suppose we're gonna try to put it on screen as well. That's why
Yep.
not. But like you can see his design.
Mm-mm.
It's like he just has this really fancy hair,
Mm-mm.
and then like the white pattern on his chest
Mm-mm.
basically looks like a napkin. So like yeah, so like he's supposed to represent like the really spoiled, like high class people.
Mm-mm.
So like I actually find this design really interesting, and to be fair, pretty creative as well.
Mm-mm.
Um, so literally says on Bulbapedia, Licky Licky may be based on an exaggerated concept of a bloated gourmand, perhaps
Oh.
dressed in macaroni style or dandy style fashion. Mm. Which is like really funny. But the initial design of Lickitung, as in like the pre-evolution, it's like god damn. Like if I see this thing in real life, I would be so fucking scared.
Mm-mm.
He literally looks like something in your nightmare. Not gonna
Mm-mm.
lie. Mm,
Exactly. Yep. I don't need that in my life. That's for sure.
and it's also like I don't know. It's like Pokemon knows that people hate this thing. They had to put it in Detective Pikachu as well.
Ew.
Ew. I have the image, but I'm gonna spare you the
Yeah.
torture.
I watched the movie twice and I don't have that in my memory. I think like my brain just refused to
It's just
keep it
like
in
it's
my
just like a
memory.
very brief scene. I can't remember either. I'm just only looking at like Wikipedia, well, Bulbapedia right now, and
Mm.
just like, wait, they appeared in Detective Pikachu. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But
Oh
like, but
goodness.
like that's like the thing. It's like a lot of the Pokemon, like as much as I love them,
Mm-mm.
a lot of them just shouldn't exist in real life. It's like what's that? What's that one called? Mr. Mime. Oh my
Mm-mm.
god. That one is nightmare fuel. I tell you
Right.
that.
It's also like an existentially like his existence is very questionable. Like where do we draw the line between the Pokemon and the Mister? Is he
It-
more of a Mister or is he a Pokemon? What does what is he born out of? I
no,
don't know
no,
what to think about that.
and then here's the thing, like, imagine you're just walking back home at night,
Mm.
and then like a Mr. Mime just jump out from the bushes. Oh, I was so fucking scared, bro.
Exactly. I can't tell if it's a Pokemon or if it's a midget.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's weird.
yeah.
Okay, but like back to Lickitung. Okay, I can see why it's supposed to also look a little bit creepy.
Mm-mm.
I think it's creepy, but like because like I think it's also supposed to base on a yokai.
Mm-mm.
You probably heard of it before. It's called Akaname.
Mm-mm.
Uh, or to translate it literally, filth liquor.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
these beings presumably lick the filth and scum that collect in bathtubs and bathrooms.
Mm-mm.
Enjoy that fact.
My goodness. I can finally sleep for 8 hours after this, and I have to sleep with that back inside my head.
I've already made my coexistence with this fact since I've known about this for a really long time ago. Because
You made peace with that.
I made peace with it. I am a yokai. Uh, what's the word? I wouldn't say mania, but like
Enthusiast?
yes, there we go.
Enthusiast,
That's
yeah.
the word. Yeah,
Mm.
enthusiast. Yeah. And I'm just randomly scrolling Facebook. Why are people grilling dolphins now? What?
Yes.
This is weird. Oh my god.
Yeah, which kind of like try to say enthusiast kind of like reminds me like the other day like my chef like told me like the reason why she can't speak English. It's because like when she was like learning English in school, like in Indonesian language, like most of the word is pronounced like the way they are written, kind of. But like in English, this rule is like one of the more commonly broken rules, right? And then there is a simple word like cake, so which is a CAKE, right?
Yeah.
So of course, being an Indonesian, she tried to read it as phonetically as she read it, and she just read it as chake. And then like her teacher just straight up laughed at her, and then she was like, from that moment on, she just shut out English from her life. Like, fuck this language, I'm not learning it. And then she went to Germany and she learned German. Yeah. Although, yeah, I mean, like as sort as German is, like the grammar has way too many rules. Sometimes they change things way too often. Like sometimes, oh, okay, so it should be like this, and then like, no, you should be using the past tense. God damn it, I forgot that those tenses exist in like European language. I didn't even know how I can process like stuff in English. Like I don't think I even remember. I don't even remember like the exact rules for each tense. I just kind of like go with the feeling. Okay, so I am talking about something in the past, so I will be using past tense. I am talking about something that is still in progress in the past, and I'm going to use past perfect, blah blah. I don't know. I just went with my feeling, and it's most of the time I'll be wrong. But like if in smaller conversation, you will then be able to tell. Don't think like anyone could tell even. But yeah, yeah.
But like, and ironically, I think that's how a lot of people remember English as well. Actually,
Mm-mm.
It's like they don't remember the exact rules. It's just like, okay, it's past tense.
Mm-mm.
So I think I should use this word,
Mm-mm.
kind of thing.
Mm-mm.
Um, and then, and why am I seeing a naked old man on bicycle drifting around the bushes? What
Oh my god! What the? Why?
what is wrong with my Facebook today? What?
Oh no, you have seen too many things.
I've seen too many things.
Yeah.
Um, and then um, what was I going to say? I got distracted by that naked old man drifting on a bicycle. Uh,
Mm-mm.
and yeah, actually, because like all Cantonese is also my native language.
Mm-mm.
Um, and then so I haven't realized that for like a really long time until like I don't know, goes into like high school or even during university when I actually become more in depth
Mm-mm.
with English. It's like, wait a second,
Mm-mm.
Chinese doesn't have tenses. Yeah.
Same.
It's like I just realized that verb is a verb.
Mm-mm.
You add time word to the sentence to indicate the timing of what you said.
Exactly.
There are no tenses in Chinese. Like,
Exactly.
like
There's no tenses in, well, I think like the only Asian language I know that I can speak that has tenses is only like Japanese. Like
Yeah.
Indonesian doesn't have one. Malay doesn't have
Like
one.
that's another
Uh-uh.
thing as well, because like I was also like, trying to get used to Japanese, and
Mm.
Japanese had tenses, so like it's actually a bit easier to understand when I try
Uh-uh.
to convert from English and everything like that. And it's like, wait a second,
Yeah,
Chinese is not like that.
exactly. But the fuck up part is like we in Indonesian we have like suffixes, and then there's no real rules to how you add the suffixes, but they mostly changes like basically if you want to change like a verb into like a noun, then you add this certain suffixes and what's the other prefixes and suffixes, and then it will become a noun. But like God knows how it happens. I've used the language for 31 years. That's why I kind of tell. But now I can kind of like relate to people who probably came from abroad and then like they try to learn Indonesian and then like, yeah, this language doesn't make sense because yeah, it kind of didn't. Kind of same like English. Like once you get used to it, you don't even think. But like when you try to think about it, it's like, why are we even doing this? But then again, I don't know if I can say that because one of my I got like a 98% on my final English exam, and I got like 78% on my Indonesian exam. So it's like, turns out your own language is harder than learning other people's language. But of course, because also I didn't learn like the how to say like the literature and stuff. While in Indonesian, of course, I have to learn like how to write formally. I have to learn about like how to make prose, poems, and stuff, and book reviews and stuff. Yeah, that was kind of hard actually. And now that I think about it, I basically got like specifically like got an Indonesian. I need to take like Indonesian course in university, specifically for like scientific writing. And then I and then with that knowledge, I just assume that I will be able to write thesis in English. And then come my time to write my thesis in my masters, and then I was like, oh, how do you how do you cite things in English again? Citing is pain, man. Especially like, yeah, I was like, yeah, this sounds like something that is already common enough, and then like, oh my god, I have to cite this. I have to have like at least 20 citations for an essay. What the fuck is this? Everything should be common sense. Why do I need to cite someone else just to confirm that this is something that exists in this world already? Yeah,
No.
I know, right? Scientific work is probably not for me, but I have it in my CV anyway. I did it. I survived 4 years doing that, so I guess I can survive another few years doing that if I have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Recently, I actually have another obsession.
Mm-mm.
Well, I wouldn't really call it obsession, but like it's a new field of interest that
Mm-mm.
like I am looking at things,
Mm-mm.
and it's it, what is it called? DID.
Mm-mm.
Have you heard it before?
Which one?
This
PID?
dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, I see.
I mean, a lot of people commonly call it split personality, but
Mm-mm.
apparently it's rude to call them that. So
Well.
I'll just call them DID.
Mm-mm.
Um, but like it's that's actually because oh my god, how do I say this? I don't want to spoil it, but I was watching an anime about that.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna say which anime, but judging from this episode and last episode, I think like you guys can kind of guess which one I'm talking about.
Yay.
And then yeah, I don't know. It's just really interesting. Like especially since like I wasn't going to look into things, but because of like all the discussions about the anime,
Mm-mm.
um one particular account from Twitter
Mm-mm.
is like jump out from like the feed on my screen,
Mm-mm.
and I'll call them they
Mm-mm.
claim to be a DID system,
Mm-mm.
um and then so like they just throw in like a lot of like kind of like information, their own experiences as the system. Oh,
Mm-mm.
actually, they do say date them on their account. Okay, yeah, date them.
Mm.
um, so like, and and like unironically, like this time, like a lot of people like just like cringe away from like all the like pronouns and everything like that. But at least in this case, the date them actually makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
um, but like yeah, and oh, I follow them because I mean, to be fair, like I don't think they're faking anything like that, and like uh even if they do, I can't prove them.
Mm.
So like so like I'm just like casually like reading everything they say, and then just like it's just like so interesting um
Mm.
with how this works, and then like it's basically because like it happens to other people as well. Like I saw like the other people on Twitter and everything like that. It's like this is basically another rabbit hole. It's because like the concept of having another person in your head most of the time is not even just another person. It's like 10 or like 100 other people in your head
Mm.
coexisting, basically, literally. And so like, it's not something you can comprehend as what they would call a singlet.
Mm. I see.
So like, no people are singlet, and
Mm-mm.
uh system is called what's the word? Plurality?
Mm-mm.
I think that's the word they use. Or they just call themselves the systems. Which
Mm-mm.
also makes sense. And then like it's just like you just start like digging for like more and more information just because it's uh it's just like something interesting to think about. But like one particular interesting thing is actually I'm trying to find it right now. Like they share the doc. Actually, no, I think I saved it on my Google Drive. They
Mm-mm.
share a document about how to identify yourself as a not exactly the disorder, but like how to identify yourself as a plural.
Mm-mm.
Um, yeah, how do I know if I'm plural? That's the title.
Mm.
And then oh, I actually don't think it's written by them. It's from someone else, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, but like and then like the craziest part is like there's this session at the end. I haven't actually read into it deeply, but like I just saw it and it's like, oh my god, you can do this. It's like basically I'm not plural. What if I want to be?
Oh
That's
my
fine.
god.
There is nothing wrong with this. You are not minimizing a disorder. You're not appropriating. Plurality is not a medical label and very much includes intentionally created slash formed slash summoned headmates and has historically done so. Intentional creation slash formation of headmates is something that can happen. Um, and I love how the next line is in bold as well. If you want to do so and are fully aware of what you are getting into, and that is a long-term serious commitment, we encourage you to do so. And
Why?
then and then like apparently there are three ways to do this. I like these are the ones I haven't looked into. I haven't looked into the exact information, but like there's like I don't know how to pronounce this. Copemancy, soul bonding, or demonism. Not demonism, demonism, as in DAE.
The Damon. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, demonism.
Yeah.
Um, which
Because
is
which
like,
is yeah, also like confusingly it's kind of like an angel term, kind of like guardian angel thing. So it's like, huh. Because like the term daemon is actually used in computer a lot. It is for software that runs in the background to make sure your computer runs smoothly, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
My
like,
goodness.
yeah, it is some very interesting stuff, which I cannot stop thinking. It's like, especially since like it's such like I wouldn't say rare, but it's like a random occasion
Mm-mm.
where like, you know, you follow someone and then you realize there are all these kind of resources and information for you to not just understand it, but you can potentially also become one of them.
Hmm.
And like even if I don't want to be plural, but like as again as a writer, it's just like everything just like so interesting.
Mm-mm.
Um, it's like so like I'm just like constantly reading these stuff every day. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. After I listen to that, I don't. I feel like I'm already depressed enough, like living one life. I don't want to be double depressed, like living two lives, man. Why
No,
won't I want?
I don't think you would feel that if anything like because like at the very least from what I understand, the most basic reason
Mm-mm.
why a second personality might exist is because of trauma.
Mm-mm.
Basically, they exist to cover up for you.
Mm-mm.
Basically,
Yeah.
so like obviously, I think like after like everything is solved, then like you might have to basically live with another person in your head.
Mm-mm.
But then like at the end, like they're basically like your siblings.
Mm-mm.
They're here to kind of like help you. They're here to support you as like part of the family basically.
Mm-mm.
So so unless you get into like a big argument with them,
Mm-mm.
just like how you would do with siblings, then I don't know. It should be okay. Like it shouldn't be doubling your like depression or whatever that is, or whatever's going on. Um,
Mm-mm.
at least looking at it optimistically, like that's what you shouldn't experience. I feel.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
this is just like what I learned from like
Mm-mm.
reading these stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like Indian, we don't have that, so it's not like we can talk for people who actually have these experiences, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's actually what's even crazier to me is that
Mm-mm.
like they said that like personas between systems,
Mm-mm.
like personas within the system, can also date each other. And I was like, what? It's like this is crazy.
That's basically
And
evil and neuro fighting with each other.
oh my god, no, no, basically yeah. And then so like they say, so feel free to ship all these personas, all these personas from a character.
Uh-uh.
And then like, and then you know what? They will say we can do that. Oh hell yeah, I'm doing that.
Hmm.
I am shipping them hard, bruh.
Oh my god.
I am shipping them hard. Mm.
Oh
Like
no.
Jimmy and Mortis, if you know, you know. But like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I am shipping them hard, bruh.
I see.
Mm. Mm.
This is.
Uh
I am.
yeah, that
Yeah.
is my recent obsession. EID or actually, well, I mean, I wouldn't say that this order is like
Mm-mm.
interesting or fascinating. I'll just say like plurality is interesting. Say that
Mm-mm.
I'll say it that way. Obviously,
Mm.
if someone is suffering from like DID, then I feel bad. But
Mm.
like, I mean, I'm just like regarding to those who are kind of fine having it.
Mm-mm.
You know? Yeah. Mm.
I see.
Yeah, and
Sometimes you
then
just
I, and
have to
I
make
just found this
this.
page for Pluralpedia. Oh my god!
Oh my
And then
goodness.
they even have an app
Mm-mm.
called Simply Plural,
Mm-mm.
which is an app designed for plural/system who wants to keep track of their members and optionally share those details with their friends. The app also includes functionality to vote per member on decisions within the system, as well as chatting with your members.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Damn.
Oh my god. My brain is too small for this. That's why I'm a computer scientist and not a normal
Like,
scientist.
I can never breathe plural because my brain is too small to fit another person in there.
Exactly.
It's already too small for one brain cell.
Exactly. I only have one brain, so it's hardly. I barely have a personality. You see why I don't make more videos? It's because I don't have personality. I just shout and pretend to be angry, but I don't feel strongly about anything. No, just kidding. Well, it's not entirely wrong, but still. It's just whenever I feel strongly about something, it's something that is like, turns out I'm the only one who cares about this. God damn it. Oh well, it is what it is.
Ugh.
Yeah. We just have to make more and see which one sticks, which one resonate with other.
Basically, yeah. Like I'm thinking if I'm even gonna bother
Mm-mm.
with making another making another video.
Mm-mm.
Because like it's not like we have any ideas right now.
Mm-mm.
And then I believe I need to spend time on doing other stuff rather than
Mm.
making videos.
Mm. I see. Have you tried? Nice. Why am I trying to be your therapist? I'm not. I'm not qualified to be a therapist. Don't ask for psychological questions. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I went to a Chinese dinner with my friends. This is a succulent Chinese meal. Well, 3 out of the 4 dishes that we order is kind of mid, but yeah, I guess it kind of works. Also, I don't know why. Like, we had like chili, like beef and chili oil, and then like the braised pork, and then we have fried pork ribs, and also xiaolong bao. And the beef and chili oil came first, and then my friend was like, "Yeah, this is the best stuff in this restaurant, so you guys should try it out." And then I tried it out, and it's like really good. And then the braised pork came out, and then I took a bite of it. Oh yeah, this is pretty okay. I mean, like it's the baseline. It's like a really okay, but really solid, uh, like braised pork. And then I took the beef again, and it's like, oh, this wasn't as good as my first bite. I don't know what's missing, but it just doesn't hit the same anymore. I don't know if like the soy sauce kind of like just overpowers everything, and then like now everything is just way sweeter in my tongue or something. And then they forgot the, and then they kind of forgot the the pork ribs. So I guess my friend said, yeah, probably they just spit around this, and then like none of the flavors are kind of like sticking. And then we just had like a really good like fried pork ribs like last week. That's also one of the reason why we ordered that, because like, yeah, the one from that other restaurant is like really good, so let's try out the one in this restaurant, and then it stuck. Yeah, the xiaolong bao is okay. Xiaolong bao is kind of like baseline. It tastes like something that is made in restaurant, not the best xiaolong bao ever. It's not in Taifeng, but still, it does the job. And then, you know what's the funny part, are you?
What?
You know that the condiment for xiaolong bao is the black vinegar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I always eat my xiaolongbao with vinegar.
Yeah. So basically, my friend thought all this time that it was soy sauce. And then he was like, and then after eating it, he was like, huh, the xiaolong pot is a little bit funny. Why is it so sour? And then I asked him, like, did you put on the vinegar sauce? And he was like, what vinegar sauce? You know that black thing? It's like literally just, it's not even vinegar sauce, it's just black vinegar. And it's like, oh. All this time I thought it was soy sauce. And then he was like asking, like, he put vinegar on his xiaolong pao and he was asking why it's sour. You put vinegar on that thing, of course it's going to be sour. My God, brother in Christ, what have you been smoking? Like, he didn't even take caffeine. Whenever he drinks cola, he drinks zero. Like, what substance is in his head other than sugar? Actually, like, why are you asking these questions that shouldn't be asked? Of course, if you put vinegar on stuff, it's going to be sour, brother. Why? And yeah,
but you gotta have some sourness in your life.
exactly. That's also why, like, yeah, with Korean dishes, they always wanted things to taste like everything. Like my boss kind of said, like, yep, with Korean dishes, we always want to go 0 or 100. So like, if you have like a cold dish, it's going to be like super cold. If it's a hot dish, it's going to be piping hot.
Mhm.
And then if it has all flavor, it will have all flavor. As in, it will be sweet, salty, spicy, and sour at the same time. Or it's going to be just one note. It's going to be either one note or all notes, pretty much.
I don't want to imagine all tastes.
Yeah, it's basically, it's just the kimchi soup basically. Yeah, because like kimchi is kind of like, it's sweet, it's salty, it's sour, and it's spicy kind of. Well, it's big spice to me, but still.
I haven't actually had kimchi soup before. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time we need to have that. It's like one of the fun thing about like the Korean cuisine that goes abroad is this thing called the army stew, because it's literally just a stew that they made out of the rations that the American soldiers don't want to eat. So it's basically everything that they can find in the trash can. They just look at and then they eat it with kimchi. Basically, they made a stew out of it with kimchi. So it has spam, sausage, corn. I was like, all this. The recent years I only said corn in German, so I was like, oh, what is that? What is mice in English? And then cheese, a sliced cheese in even. It a sliced American cheese, and then they just put kimchi. And ramen, of course. Ramen. Because why not? It's the cornerstone of all balanced dish. Ramen. And yeah, basically just make a stew out of it and then eat it from the center as if you're eating a hot pot. Yeah, good old days. Or you can just have like the individual soups. They're quite good as well. They have the seafood soup, the tofu soup. Oh yeah, you reminded me of the other day when I made that. I just bought like a box of like the silken tofu, and I just put that on shin ramen, and then I put some Sichuan pepper on the shin ramen, and it's like, oh my God, this is a succulent Chinese meal. Yeah, just put Sichuan pepper and everything will be Sichuan. Life hack.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday, I went to like a Vietnamese restaurant with my parents, and then they provide curry. I never knew that Vietnam has curry dishes.
Yeah.
And then also it even has so it has like a few choices. Like, obviously it could come with rice, it could come with noodles, but it could also come with rice vermicelli.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me try that, and I didn't like it.
You know,
I mean,
you mean the curry or the vermicelli?
both.
Okay.
Both. It's like it's like edible. It's like
Mm-mm.
it's not like the taste is bad or anything like that. But like I don't think the two pair well with each other.
Ah.
Just like okay, so like the curry is like more like the Japanese curry kind rather
Mm-mm.
than like the authentic Indian curry.
Mm-mm.
Um, and then like also rice vermicelli. I think like the nature of it is that like it doesn't really absorb soup and
Mm-mm.
taste and everything like that. And so like it feels really dry with like the curry. Uh,
Interesting.
like basically you're stuffing like a spoon of something tasteless, and then you need to eat another spoon of just curry
Mm-mm.
kind of thing. Like they don't actually mix with each other.
Mm-mm.
And so like that was pretty weird. And then as I said on this call, I also tried the avocado latte.
Mm-mm.
That was weird.
Mm.
It's like, again, I don't think the taste of coffee pairs well with avocado.
Yeah, which is weird. But like then again, our avocado coffee is a little bit different. I think like I just saw like after we had that conversation, I was like looking for like the recipe, and then I was like, huh, there's no milk inside here. It's basically just a blended avocado, and then you put like 2 shots of espresso and just bunch of brown sugar and chocolate, basically. And of course, it tastes kind of bomb. It's really good, and then you eat it with the vanilla ice cream as well. Oh my god, it made me remember my childhood. But yeah. But that's interesting. That's interesting that you find vermicelli like not sticking to any soup, because like to me vermicelli is kind of like my childhood food that my mom make me mostly when I'm sick. So like she will just make like some kind of like light soup and then just put vermicelli in it. And yeah, it's kind of nice. But that's also like when I grew up, and then I was like, oh yeah, vermicelli good. And then I put it in, and it's like I put on two, like two bundles, and then I was like, oh, I ate it, and then I was like, oh my god, this is good, but like I still feel hungry. It's like how many bundles do I need to put in, because like most vermicelli in Indonesia not really in Indonesia, but like the vermicelli that I am familiar with, that's kind of like a Chinese brand, so it's like really expensive compared to like the other noodles, like other glass, like the glass noodles that looks like vermicelli, but they are not vermicelli. That's like rice noodles. As like I don't know what is the difference between all the rice noodles, but like vermicelli is supposed to be kind of like softer, and then like bihun, or like the normal rice noodles, I think it's a little bit more solid. So it has more bite into it. Well, vermicelli is supposed to be like way softer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like vermicelli.
Hmm.
I usually just have like, how do you call it? Like, not I was gonna say narrow noodles. My English is not working today, bro.
Exactly.
Mm,
Oh,
Thin noodles. There we go.
yeah. Narrow noodles. Like, how that is a weird description. I cannot even imagine it in my head. It's like, what is? I can't even. Yeah,
Narrow
yeah. I
noodles.
feel like I understand. I am familiar with the word narrow, but I cannot process like what is the meaning of narrow inside my head. Oh my goodness, narrow noodles. It is something that will live rent free in my head now. Whenever we have like angel hair spaghetti, I'm going to like say to you, it's like,
Narrow
yeah, this is a
noodles.
narrow pasta.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cause literally no, that's literally how we call them in Chinese. Thin noodles
Ah,
and thick noodles.
uh-uh. So narrow and white noodles.
Basically, yeah. Literally. No, that's literally how we call them.
Mm-mm.
I'm not even joking.
Mm-mm.
And so like yes, and I like myself some narrow noodles.
Mm-mm. Oh my god.
But my mom and my little brother actually like the thick noodles.
Mm-mm.
The wide noodles. But then
Oh my god, it is so wide. It covered the whole continent. Uh,
yeah. Yeah. And oh my god, talking about English. Recently I'm reading
mm-mm.
Romeo and Juliet
Mm-mm.
because I'm tutoring a student on GCSE English,
Mm-mm.
and yeah, he's studying Romeo and Juliet. So and I actually never read Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-mm.
And blasphemy, I know, even though I study English.
Mm.
But let's be honest, like Romeo, like Shakespearean works, it's just like bland.
Mm.
I mean, if I had to put an effort in there, there are some things that are interesting.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm not gonna deny that. I'm just gonna say, I hate Shakespeare. Of course not. But like I think Romeo and Juliet in particular is like it's basically I'll say it this way, it's a story,
Mm-mm.
but like that's it.
Mm-mm.
It's like it's like it feels like um
Things happen.
yeah, things happen and like there we go.
More
Here's the
things
end of the
happen.
story.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. And like what's even better is that they always spoil you at the beginning of the play. So this thing happened. Let's see why it happened.
Mm-mm. Oh
Not even
my
joking,
god.
that's literally how it goes.
Mm-mm.
And then like what's even worse is that I only realized I mean obviously it's like the 15th or 16th century in Italy as well. I don't know if
Mm-mm.
that makes a difference, but it is based in Italy. And then I realized that Romeo was only 16
Mm.
and Julia wasn't even 14 yet.
Mm-mm.
Mm. It's like huh.
Oh.
So basically the whole thing is happening because two brats don't listen to their parents.
Yeah. Although to be fair, like in the context of like where where was Shakespeare where when did Shakespeare write Romeo and Juliet again? Is it in the 1600s?
I think it's around that time. I actually don't remember exactly.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, it says
well,
he
no,
he
actually,
died in 1600s. So yeah, I mean like in the
it's
1600s, I guess like
it's
yeah,
no, yeah, yeah. Well, the 16th century, yeah.
yeah.
But like,
Mm-mm.
Romeo and Juliet is not a Shakespeare original.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
actually a re it's a
Shakespeare
really
like.
old tale.
Uh-uh.
Well,
Ah,
actually
so.
no, it's actually not that old. It's based on an Italian tale written by Matteo Bandero,
Mm-mm.
which is like just like roughly around the same century actually.
Mm-mm.
So like it's not that long ago for Shakespeare, but nonetheless, it's basically not Shakespeare's own work.
Mm-mm.
Like basically, you can imagine this Disney or Studio Ghibli just like using other stories and make their own movies.
Mm.
That's basically what happened.
I
Oh.
see. So Shakespeare is the Walt Disney of the 16th century.
I mean, I'm not surprised if he is. To be
Mm.
fair,
I guess that kind of works.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
exactly. Because like, if you think about it, a lot of the other works is like I think the Tempest is like based on the Odyssey, I believe, if I
Mm-mm.
remember correctly.
Mm.
Um, Yeah, so like yeah, a lot of his plays are also just like reusing kind of
Mm-mm.
like older stories from like the other people,
Mm-mm.
which makes sense. We call that. uh, I think that's what you call an adaptation, basically.
Mm-mm.
Um, ad, I was just trying to Google the meaning, and then my brain froze for a second because like Google gave me the biological meaning of adaptation.
Mm-mm. Oh my god.
But yeah.
Huh.
There we go. Transfer of a work of art from one medium to another. Uh, yeah. so it will be like a literary adaptation, or actually in Shakespeare case, it's like a theatrical adaptation. So
Mm-mm.
basically, a story from another work adapted into a play, something like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But yeah, like gosh, like Romeo and Juliet is so hard to get through. Because like also like in general, I'm not the kind of people who's like actually appreciate um how do you call it? Just like all the like all kinds of descriptions
Mm-mm.
of like one thing. So like basically instead of saying it's morning now,
Mm-mm.
they had to say something like Helios, the god of sun, is
Mm-mm.
opening his eyes and like showing his magnificent body from behind the glorious mountain which is facing like Julia's balcony like making his presence across the land, like something like that. It's like it's literally like one sentence, it's one sentence, it's morning now, and
Mm-mm.
it expands into like two paragraphs or something like that. It's like
Mm-mm.
oh, I hate this.
Mm-mm.
It's like I understand why, but but still, I hate this. And
Mm-mm.
and then like it's actually, but like it's like something really interesting to discuss about, cause like so basically Romeo and Juliet separate into 5 acts, I believe.
Mm-mm.
And then like my student was asking me, so I don't really understand what's the point of the second act.
Mm-mm.
So just to explain, the second act is basically the famous balcony scene,
Mm-mm.
where like Juliet was talking to Romeo from her balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and like I basically told him, uh, the point of the second act is so the TLDR is that there are two main reasons. One is to flesh out the personalities of Romeo and Juliet, especially Juliet.
Mm-mm.
And the second is to confirm with the audience and so also between the two characters that this is indeed true love. And
Mm-mm.
one of the points I make is that like the thing is like, especially since he's now reading the play
Mm-mm.
instead of watching the play as well. Everything feels very long. It feels like there's a lot of stuff because it looks like there's a lot of words.
Mm-mm.
But if you actually try to say it out, then like this whole paragraph they can just breeze through in like 30 seconds or something like that. And another thing is that, as I said, a lot of them are just descriptions. This whole paragraph is literally just about the sun rising.
Mm-mm.
Um, so like it feels like you absorb a lot of information, but the reality is that you actually haven't received a lot of information at all. Like you feel like you've seen Julia for a really long time, but the thing is, when we reach into Act Two, so far what we only know is that Juliet is a single daughter, well, the only daughter from the Capulet family,
Mm-mm.
and she is about to be 14 years old, and she's preparing to get married.
Mm-mm.
That's literally all we know, and we don't even know about person that she is,
Mm-mm.
which is why Act Two, which is why the balcony scene is very important because it shows us the personality of Juliet.
Mm-mm.
And then after I said, I was like, gosh, am I actually analyzing a Shakespeare play right now? Yeah. It's like
uh,
it's like oh, damn, damn the things that I've done.
uh-uh.
But like yeah, like generally, so like the thing is like I keep complaining, but like the only thing that I don't actually like is just like the kind of storyline of Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-mm.
Especially since in this day and age, you have a lot more interesting things to read about, to watch, stuff
Mm-mm.
like that. So like if let's be honest, if you put the story of Romeo and Juliet in today's
Mm-mm.
media, I honestly don't think it's gonna be that interesting.
Mm-mm.
Especially with the style Shakespeare makes it as well.
Mm-mm.
They literally told you what happened right from the very beginning. So like you wouldn't even have the tension, of like if like these two characters are gonna die, like something like that, because they literally told you right at the beginning. Um, so it's like it's a very interesting thing to discuss. I mean, there are probably gonna be people uh disagreeing with me, and they would think that Romeo and Juliet is probably still one of the best things ever
Mm-hmm.
in literature, which I mean, in some sense, I would also agree. To be fair, but like, I suppose that's the interesting part of Romeo and Juliet. The thing is that I'm trying to find. I'm basically trying to make myself enjoy Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find ways to enjoy it because I realized that what the problem with my student, and probably the problem for most students anyway, me included, is that we're being forced to analyze something that we don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And so like because and so like my student is struggling to finish the exams
Mm-hmm.
just because like I don't like the story at all. I can't find anything to write about it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically right now I'm just trying to read through Romeo and Juliet myself
Mm-hmm.
and try to at least convince myself what I like about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say the same thing to my student and see if he agrees with me. Yeah, it's a very convoluted process, but like
Mm-hmm.
this is my first time tutoring, and like I basically want to find my own way to try to help the student instead of like being the very generic, you know this exam is important to you, you had to study it, so just like suck it up
Mm-hmm.
and like learn to play. Like I don't want to be like that because I know that isn't going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would rather try to convince him to at least see Romeo and Juliet as something that's worth studying. He doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to like it, but perhaps like at least if he sees it as something that's worth his time to learn,
Mm-hmm.
then that's enough. That'll be enough for him to get through to his exams. To get some high marks. I mean, he can get through the exams. I can see that, but like, it's
Mm-hmm.
like he wants to get a better grade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that that's like some things I'm trying to help him with, which is very exhausting. We just had a lesson yesterday. I'm exhausted. He's exhausted, and he's like, we're having two sessions because well, he requested two sessions a week, and then he's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh god, maybe it's a little bit too much. Can we just do half an hour on Friday? And I was like, yeah, yeah. I don't think I can handle that much either. So I guess because like the other thing is like as I said, he has the skills, so like it's not like I need to just sit there and
Mm-hmm.
point out everything to him because I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is like it's way better, like the way that we trying to work with each other right now is like it's way better for him to do his own exercise,
Mm-hmm.
and then I try to point out what he can do better, which most of the time isn't even going to take an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't want to waste his time, I don't want to waste his parents' money,
Mm-hmm.
you know so it's like, can we just do have an hour on Friday? It's like, yeah, you know what, yeah, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
It's like yeah.
My
Oh,
goodness.
tutoring.
Uh,
Yeah, it doesn't make me realize that like I suppose like teaching isn't exactly my thing, I guess.
mm-mm. Not
Um,
yet.
not yet. Yeah, that's what my parents told me as well.
Mm-mm.
Actually, like I told them, oh God, yeah, tutoring is hard, and they said, but tutoring is actually different to teaching a whole class because you're focusing on different stuff.
Mm-mm.
So you might not be suitable for tutoring,
Mm-mm.
but you never know if you can teach a class. And it's like,
Mm-mm.
oh God.
Well, I mean,
uh,
technically, you already teach in a seminar.
yeah, very funny. Yeah.
Well, is that even a joke there? No, just kidding. My goodness. But yeah, you literally own a seminar, are you?
Suppose so, yes.
Yeah, that's why. And you're talking in front of how many people? 100ish at a time. So yeah, I guess it works. Your place is in teaching, not tutoring. I guess, yeah.
I don't know how to answer that. Sure.
Yeah, I'm also not sure why do I ask that. Let's ask something that is more into like what we both know, because like among the cards that were revealed like last week, the one that actually like barely leaves my mind is this is a common card, by the way. The Ten Diva Livasidra. Yeah. Livasius. The Diva version for
Ye-
Livasidra.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like I read this card and I deeply question my ability to like retain to how strong a card is. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so, but like, just the thing that like is again, it needs a lot of setups.
yeah. And it feels like how how do I put this? It feels like an awkward card that is like, yeah, yeah, in a way she is good, but also like, where do you want to play this? Because like,
Exactly.
yeah, because like, okay, so her first effect, the opponent cannot activate a burst that doesn't share that doesn't share a color with a symbol on their field. So if you are playing Diva format, like literally every single burst in the format is yellow. So unless your opponent's field is like literally empty, like this is not going to do anything. And then level 2-3. When the spirit attacks, your opponent cannot activate magic that doesn't have a song in it. Well, I guess you can argue that then your opponent cannot use Diamond Wall because it exists even in the Diva format. But like, yeah. Other than that, your opponent can just play everyone nil and then like just like done. And then the level 2-3 effect kind of needs a setup as well, which is also a little bit can be a little bit complicated. So let's not get into that. So it's okay. Then let's bring this outside. Let's bring this to the standard. Oh yeah, now you have a beater that is like level with 2 symbol, and then when it attacks, your opponent cannot use magic and burst, quote unquote, depending on your setup. I think like given that she also has like 8 cost and only 3 reductions, by the way. And then yeah, you get to lock. Let's say you did the setup. You lock their burst, you lock their magic, but now the damage is not guaranteed because your opponent can just block it. So we got so like in the age where you kind of like can benefit a lot from like a damage that's guaranteed either by shooting lives or like being unblockable. Well, not everything is guaranteed, but like it's more reliable than just an attack that where your opponent can do like only do one of the 5 things that they can do. So yeah. But anyway, it just still felt really big. But also, yeah, I don't know.
It's
I think
I mean,
there's
she's definitely designed to be used outside the Diva format. That's the thing,
yeah.
and probably the best. She can be a finisher, but like you have to pair with Twilight Fantasy,
Yeah.
basically.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Which then like it can probably work pretty well, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Because it's 3+1.
Mm-mm.
Um, and if when you pull her a max level, I mean, to be fair, you don't even have to pull her a max level. I just realized that.
Mm-mm.
Just level 2 is enough, but like if that's a max level, she's still 21k. So
Mm-mm.
with Twilight Fantasy, so it's not that bad, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Um, but yeah, actually, like if there's anything I want to complain about, it's the art.
Why?
It's,
What's missing?
it's it's not. Oh my god, it's like I think I think like if you actually draw, you immediately see like kind of the weirdness from this.
Hmm.
It's like it's I mean I'll just say it out. It's the boob placement.
Yeah.
Because um the thing is like if those two lumps of fat are
Mm-mm.
that low on the body,
Mm-mm.
it should not be that round.
Mm-mm.
It's like right now it looks like she did a plastic surgery, but like the doctor didn't even bother and just stick two water bags on it.
I see.
That's literally what's going on.
Mm-mm.
And then like so like what pisses me off even more
Mm-mm.
is that the artist literally makes money on drawing hentai. So I was
Mm-mm.
like, and then I just look at his other arts, and then I was like, bro, bro, you can draw so well on the other cards. How do you even manage to? No, not cards. Sorry, on like your other arts. How do you manage to ruin this one? It's
Mm.
just,
Not
it's
to
like
mention,
I just want a good body proportion.
yeah.
I know I can't draw really well, but come on, you're a professional artist.
Uh, Not to mention the
If
original
I
one
can't
kind of
draw
looks
well,
okay.
I can yeah, if I can't draw well and I can still
Uh-uh.
see the issue here. You should have seen the issue
Uh-uh.
already, bro.
Well,
Bro.
I don't know. I was distracted by the effects. I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, just another big whoops, and I was like, I look at the effects, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, and basically for those people who still don't understand, basically the shape of her
Uh-uh.
chest
Kind
should
of
not
like
be
feels really
should not be
unnatural.
completely
Yeah.
should not be completely round, but
Uh-uh.
rather in the teardrop shape.
Mm-mm.
I'll just say it that way.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's like I mean, yeah, obviously we gotta be like at a certain level of horniness to be able to notice that, but still,
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to like, I suppose you can say, criticize about the
Uh,
art, or like trying to be weird or anything here.
yeah.
Um, I mean, because like let's be honest, it's something that like it is like drawing breasts is something that you have to learn
Mm-mm.
and to practice as well. Uh, it's like it's really funny as well because like Horsha Marley, she
Mm-mm.
actually she actually had to explain on her stream
Mm-mm.
how to actually draw the chest.
Mm-mm.
It's like
Ah,
it is
yes.
it is it is it is like it is very weird. Like, and I can understand, especially as a guy.
Mm-mm.
Like when I was drawing my anime stuff,
Mm-mm.
and like I like one of the parts where I struggle the most, beside the hands, like
Mm-mm.
fuck the hands. I hate drawing hands, bro.
Mm-mm.
It's actually the chest
Mm-mm.
because like obviously I do not have the two lumps of fat on me. And so I actually cannot imagine
Mm-mm.
how it's supposed to be shaped
Mm-mm.
under the skin, basically.
I see.
And it took me like a really long time to actually try to get it, to even try to get it right.
Mm-mm.
And it's like, oh god, oh god. I just remember those times when I was practicing my drawings. Oh,
Mm. Takes time.
that was pain.
Yeah. It comes with time.
Comes with time. It's so funny. I was joking with the other people, and they said, "Oh, it's exactly because he cannot draw honey on this card, so that's why he
Mm-mm.
got everything wrong. He lost the honey power."
No, probably. That's like I just checked like the original art and it kind of looks okay, I
I
guess.
mean, no, yeah, the other arts of like Levis are like
Mm-mm.
completely fine, but I mean, like it might partly because like the close-up cover up kind of the
Mm-mm.
flaws.
Yeah.
Um, but like no, but like also as I said, this guy can draw,
Mm-mm.
and I've seen his anime arts with bikinis and everything like that. So,
Mm-mm.
so I was like, bro, you can draw. How does you fuck this up?
Uh, no, right? And then in the end, I still got distracted because like, oh, that's like one of the other thing that is interesting is like the condition for her level 2 3 when attack effect to shoot one life is you have to have like four diva with the four different teams, and
Oh
then
yeah, oh yeah. Another thing about how does that work?
yeah, So basically, you have to have either like 4 4 of any combination of like any 10 diva and a diva with different team names, basically.
Actually, I think the way to look at it is that if they don't have the 10 diva name,
Mm-mm.
then they
Then
have to be different teams.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay, yeah. So
yeah.
if they don't have the 10 diva name,
Mm-mm.
then like those who don't have the name have to have
Mm-mm.
different teams between each other.
Mm-mm.
That will be how I see it.
Yeah,
Hopefully they make a Q&A on that, but probably
yeah.
not.
Probably
Probably
not.
no one gonna cares.
Yeah. The only thing where I kind of like got distracted by that is because she requires like 4 or more teams. And then we have the Earth Attire Sexia Tenma, which has a Diva Rush that
Oh, 5
has
teams.
basically the same effect, but she needs 5 teams.
I mean, she is refreshing herself as well, so
Yes. Yeah,
and she
that's
can discard
awesome.
burst, which
Yeah.
is actually she just straight up discard the burst, which
Mm-mm.
in some sense is like way better than
Then locking the
it's like
priest. Yeah.
than locking it. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
especially with Lever Seers, you have to look at the symbols as well. This one's like
Meh.
discard it,
Yeah.
and at least in the Diva format, they don't really have burst protection, so
Mm-mm.
yeah. Yeah, but like if it's in the main set, then obviously this effect is kind of point. Like the burst discard is kind of pointless because like most
Uh-uh.
people are playing like actually no, wait, yeah, you cannot discard Giga 2, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So you know they're gonna play Giga 2, useless.
Mm-mm.
You're probably gonna be playing Badger Daughters,
Mm-mm.
useless. Probably gonna be playing Alex, useless. What even's gonna be useful? Like actually I think some of the notorious X-rays might eat that actually.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's how we call it in Chinese. Like
Mm-mm.
if you say like a card is affected by an effect, you say the card eats it.
Mm-mm. True. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, what is the purple one? I can't remember her name.
You mean
And,
Ashante?
and Shanti, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She eats it. She doesn't
Mm-mm.
have protection actually.
Yeah.
She can just activate from the trash. So
Yeah.
yeah. But like if anything, like what would like to point out is that like the unique part of Sexy Atema is the placement of the once per turn wording.
Mm-mm.
Because like the way the wording is placed,
Mm-mm.
presumably it means that the refresh is once per turn,
Mm-mm.
but the default rush isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like someone like just kind of ignored. Um, especially the ones who translate them as well.
Mm-mm.
Just like, yeah, that's weird, but it's fine. We'll just put the once per turn at the beginning of the sentence. No, that's not how it works. It's like change it. Because like if you put the once per turn at the beginning of the
Mm-mm.
effect, then the default rush will be once per turn as well.
Mm-mm.
So because with the way they put it now,
Mm-mm.
it means only the refresh is once per turn,
Mm-mm.
but the life burn isn't.
Mm-mm.
Time for Twilight Fantasy again.
Yeah. Or just straight up Angel Feather. But the Angel Feather is not in the Diva format yet, so hopefully they add them soon. The next premium bundle probably. Please.
True. Maybe yeah. I
Yeah.
think yeah, I think it can be pretty good with because I am actually using Angelic Feather with the 10th version anyway with
Mm-mm.
Trickster right now.
Mm-mm.
Because I just slap it on there, 3 symbols, refresh,
Yep.
unblockable.
Exactly. The only thing is you
the
don't have to have something. That's the only problem.
oh yeah, they definitely have something. That's the
Mm-mm.
problem.
Yeah.
I feel pain. It's like
Mm-mm.
She still want to rush, but she can't rush because she's too slow. Oh
Uh-uh.
god. I mean, it can't be helped. I mean, she's a granny.
Mm-mm.
So
Well, I guess, yeah.
yeah, she is technically a granny. So
Well, she is literally a granny. She's not technically a granny.
yeah, I'm a no. I'm not gonna say that.
He's like maxing. My God. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, now the other implication is that now that we have the Earth dress, probably the double X will be the heaven dress. Question mark. Probably.
Uh,
Possibly.
no,
No?
I would rather have the double X-ray to be something else.
Well, yeah.
Cause like I think I don't know. I suppose it depends on the utility, but I
Mm-mm.
assume like the double X-ray is gonna be something else.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, last time we have the Tandy Varioba, so who
Yeah,
knows?
well,
Well,
yeah, but like
I guess that, yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, like, with
I don't know,
Ryoba,
cause
yeah.
like Sexy Tema doesn't need another card. That's the
Uh-uh.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like we need other divas to help
Mm-mm.
her out. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because like, she wants different teams, but if you print another Sexy Tema, then it's just gonna be another Hakaroran slash Absolutes.
Mm-mm.
Event
There,
like I was
mm-mm.
discussing with my friends, like we need more Hakaroran and Twilight Gothic.
Uh,
Because like we have two divas that are in both teams right now,
mm-mm.
in both like Charlie Golf again, Hacker Run, but like they're useless. Because
Yeah, that's, yeah.
both because like one of them is like only support 10 diva,
Uh-uh.
and like the other girl, yeah, okay, so one of them is Leia, which
Mm-mm.
is actually based on Kuwaga Slayer.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, and then the other one is Mudonia,
Mm-mm.
which is based on Mudo.
Mm-mm.
Uh, and yeah, the cards are pretty useless.
Mm-mm.
So like I'm hoping to get another Twilight Fantasy from for
Twilight
Yakarora.
Gothic, yeah.
Twilight Gothic, yeah.
Yep.
Not Twilight Fantasy. Twilight Gothic, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
he's the obsessed with
Um
Twilight Fantasia now.
exactly. Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a new diva though, because
Mm-mm.
you know, they're supposed to be the after party, so they're just gonna bring back in everyone, I guess. Like
Yeah.
the fact that we even got Lee for Sears is like
Mm-mm.
something. And like I was also talking to my friends. Like, can we get another Galvanic card? And then like my friend was like, oh, that would depends if the artist is free. And it's like that's an issue. And then he's like, yeah, apparently that's actually the issue. Like the reason why we haven't got another Galvanic card is because the artist has no time to draw her.
No, that's fucked up.
And then I was like, surely she has, right? I'm literally looking at her Twitter right now. She's doing horror stream right now, bro.
No, that's a relaxed time while you wouldn't disturb her. She's busy with work and Apex, probably.
I don't think the artist plays Apex, but no,
Yeah.
actually I don't even follow her. But like it's
Uh,
just like after you mentioned that, I just like, oh wait, okay, who's the artist? Let's go to Twitter and find
uh,
out. And then apparently she's doing some streams with her friends. It's like, oh.
Yay. Yeah, that's a relaxed time,
um
probably.
Probably, yeah.
Uh-uh.
Um but yeah, like but so like if anything it's probably gonna be because like the story goes is that Banry Cell and I think it's Sexia Tema. I can't remember if
Mm-mm.
it was with the another girl. But basically they try to form the Neo Hyakuran.
Ah, yeah, it's I think with
And then
Banri Sora as well.
yeah, and then so they just try to invite other divas into the
Mm-mm.
team. Uh you know, which is also a good way to try to reuse you know, existing divas instead of trying to
Mm-mm.
introduce new ones. Because let's be honest, we're getting too many of them.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
Actually, I think at this point it's even more than AKB48, isn't it?
What it has passed that point from a long time ago.
Uh,
That's why
oh, it has been.
I haven't even finished that simple diva sorter. Like for some reason,
Oh,
yeah, because like for some reason they only work if you upload every single images, and I'm not doing that because I have to copy the link one by hand. So it's like, oh fuck no, I'm not doing this. Yeah. That is why I was like, at that point, I was like, I will rather just build like a server that basically fits the images to the thing, because I think it's going to be, well, to me, it feels like it's going to be less tedious. Probably, I don't know. It's probably going to cost more time, but it's going to feel less tedious. Just because I don't want to copy paste like every single one each time, I'll just write stuff that automates that for me. Because like the application, the sorter thing, they work with JavaScript, which for security reasons cannot load stuff directly from your computer. Well, it's not even is it even JavaScript? I even already forgot what language it was written in, but this was like, yep, it cannot load stuff directly from your PC, so it's like I have to do this. Fine. I'll look into it one day. Probably after the next Diva voting, because then we'll have the updated photo of everyone, and also we'll have the new legend dolls as well, because from the Battler's Guide we know Camus is coming. Frau is coming.
Camus, Frau, and Verma,
and Danya.
Yeah, and then isn't there one more?
Yeah, Danya, the Reva support, like the dog girl.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but yeah, actually, I think if they're gonna invite another Twilight Gothic member into Hyakuroran, I feel like Seina Rumen is gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
Because I'm basically trying to look at divas with like the traditional Japanese theme, and Seina Rumen literally fit that category. Actually, no, Liubi is supposed to be Chinese. Okay, I don't know then. Maybe I don't think they're gonna look into the details that much. Like if anything, I feel like they might not consider Sena Rumen is because Sena was the one who started Twilight Gothic. So
I see.
so it might be a bit weird if she's like swinging between two teams. I don't know. I don't know how the law works. Like they're barely giving any laws for the diva anymore. So
give us more laws.
give us more laws.
More.
Yeah. And then like, on the other hand, I'm thinking like perhaps we can get Hyakuroran and Legendo.
And with Camus, probably. No, not with Camus.
No, not Frau. I think Frau.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Because Frau has like a kung fu part.
The kung fu is
so yeah. Yeah, but like it's also a martial art in Japan. Let's not think too deeply into that.
Yes.
And but I'm actually thinking it might be a good chance for them to bring back Zulu.
Yeah, that made more sense.
Yeah. Just for sexier Tema to like have more different teams. And there, like it'll be good to bring back Zulu. I want my Zulu swag. I want a new Zulu card.
Yeah, although in a way also like, why is Suru not there yet? She's like the most Japanese character ever in the diva thing.
True. Yeah. No, you are so correct. You are so very correct. Yeah. I'm also
well, I mean, technically Suru is already in Hyakuroran because she is Hyakuroran.
Yeah, but like
yeah, just give her a new version.
If we consider the fact that like that side is probably out of print already, come on, Bandai isn't gonna expect us to use that card, are they?
Hmm.
Like
Exactly.
like if they really want us to play with a Legendo in the list,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna either revive her
Mm-hmm.
or give her a new card. I don't think they're gonna expect us to use that old of a card.
Hmm. Or maybe
But
so.
then again,
Yeah.
they were promoting Sengoku Main Fest when they haven't done any reprints yet, so I
Mm-mm.
don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, they did that twice, but in premium
No, no,
band.
no, no. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
before the premium Bandai, they were
True,
still
true, true.
using the card. It's like, hey, we got this new deck list with this fucking card that's like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Let's play with Divas, and people say,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, man."
Uh,
Like, it
exactly.
was
Oh.
crazy. Like literally, one copy of Senkoku Fest was the same as Arca Gundam back then. Yeah.
And now Archie Gundam is like.
No, because of the reprint, like Sengoku
uh,
Main Fest also got a lot cheaper now.
yeah.
Doesn't matter because I have 6 copies anyway. Ha,
Yeah.
sucks to be you.
I want the Ryoba one. I want the Ryoba
It's
one specifically.
it is pretty. Ha ha ha
Yeah.
ha.
I feel like you're laughing at me. It's literally like that Pepe meme, the one where he drops his prize on the floor, and like people are just laughing at him.
Oh my god, yeah.
Uh, It's like you don't have the you don't have the Sengoku the Ryoma Sengoku Fest. It's like
Oh, sucks to be you.
it's okay. The next premium banner is going to be Rabbi Darling, and they are going to have the Sengoku the Rabbi Darling Sengoku Fest main stage.
That'll be fun, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rapid. It's about time Rapid Darling gets the deck of herself. She has too many cards, but then they're still useless.
No, she's going to be great. I definitely did not make a Shining Song deck just so that Rabbi Darling can
Hmm.
have more versions of her inside the deck, and it's still going to be reasonable, quote unquote.
I mean, yeah, like the thing is, like she literally has everything
Mm-hmm.
except for finisher card,
uh,
and I think it's deliberate. It's exactly because she's supposed to be an engine. She doesn't
mm-hmm.
get a finisher card.
Yeah, but she didn't draw.
No, but then like there's like, I mean, come on, like you gave an X rare to Roseberry.
Mm-mm.
You can give an X rare to Rabbit Darling.
Yeah,
Even now, I feel bad for Rabbit Darling.
I know, right?
They're like shit.
Let's make it the Tandiva Prima for Rabbi Darling. The
Wait,
extra.
wait a second. I'm just
Mm-mm.
trying to check something real quick.
Mm-mm.
ESC 46.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the first card of the set is Hokuto Apollonia,
Mm-mm.
which is a cost 4,
Mm-mm.
and the Shiny Hearts X-ray slot is already been taken by Rayover. So yeah, so Rabbit Darling isn't gonna get another X-ray, but I feel like we're gonna get a 10 Diva Primer in there.
Mm.
Wait a second. Did she got an SCR last set? No, she doesn't.
She
Okay,
have
so we
one.
can't.
She have one.
See?
I know because I only have the SCR. I made a
Oh
mistake in my
yeah.
purchases, and I only have the SCR version, and I don't have the Master Rare version. I'm a fake
Oh,
fan.
Jeez, is this gonna be the first set where Rabbit Darling is absent then?
No, she's going to be the double extra. I knew it.
To be fair, it might be possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
I don't know, because like so far all the 10 Diva Primer cards are the ones without the SCR last set, right? I
True,
think.
true, true.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
isn't there Ryoba Tendiva Prima though? Let's see. Because I think it's supposed to be the next. Yeah. Ryoba. Wait. Yep. No, well, technically Ryoba does have a secret, but
She did have a secret, but the secret wasn't a Primer card.
yeah, that's why.
Like it's not them wearing the white dress with crossing
Yes.
with an X. It's literally
Yes.
just a different background.
Uh,
Yeah. So like the Rayover one makes sense.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh no. Please be there, Rabi. Please be there.
I want her to be there as well because
Mm-mm.
because she's literally only diva I
Mm-mm.
think who appeared in literally every set that's not premium Bandai.
Yeah.
So like
That's
yeah,
yeah.
so like if she's absent in this set, I'll be so mad. It's like
I know, right?
don't break the Easter egg. How dare you?
How dare you? We'll actually need to go to Japan and basically like I will cancel my Japan trip for March. We'll look out in a time slot where we are actually free. We're going to go there. We're going to buy gasolines and then we're going to round up the Panda HQ.
Mhm.
The gasoline is for the car, by the way.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to clarify, the gasoline is for the cars.
I wasn't actually listening. I didn't realize you were talking about gasoline. It's like, wait, what is it? Wait. Stop.
If we are going to burn anything, it's going to be we are going to camping and then we're going to cook some stuff in the fireplace. That's the only thing that we're going to burn. Don't worry. We're not going to burn the Bandai headquarters or something. Haha. Not yet. But anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized something interesting, Ayumu. The Stray Oba has sacred sword. They are not only trying to revive Yakarioran, they are trying to they are trying their hardest to resuscitate the sacred swords as well. My god.
What?
The sacred swords? You know that special team that
All
they do in
right.
the limited pack?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chakominaki is definitely going to be there. Well, she's already there. She's probably going to get a Prima. Oh my god, that's another chance that she might be the double X then. God damn. Oh, it's just Pringle. It's just the pudding. But yeah, so when
And
she's
like I just remembered I haven't added the fact on the Wikipedia page yet. In fact, excluding the premium Bandai boxes and full eye-catcher sets, Rabi is the only diva who appears in every diva set in the game, including the ST58 starter deck.
yeah. Let's not
Bandai,
break.
you cannot disappoint us like that.
Let's not break the tradition, Bandai, please. I'm going to And then, by the way, if you're listening to this and you somehow have like the secret version for the PSC28 Rabbit Darling and the PSC35. Oh, wait. I need to recheck my collection.
Yeah. They got one for PSC55, right? She was wearing the Starlight Academy uniform.
Yeah.
That's one really cute as well. Because
Yeah.
I am an Aikatsu fan, so
Yeah. Let's see. Because I'm a Rabbit Darling fan, that's why. I am missing only the secret for PSC28. I need an extra copy of the offshore Rabbit Darling because I'm using 3 of them in my deck. I need an extra copy of the school pen because I use all 3 in my deck. And also I needed 1 copy of the 10 Diva Rabbit Darling. I'm missing literally 1, by the way. What the fuck? When I have the secret, by the way. And the only secret that I'm missing now is the BSC28.
Oof.
Yeah, I should have gotten them like 5 years ago when I started playing BS. Well, like, why didn't I do that?
Oh yeah, have I mentioned on the podcast that like one of the Saga players went out his way to buy me the Kentucky Star.
Then what?
The Kentucky Star.
Oh yeah. Not yet. Not here yet.
Yeah. Because I do have like I do like collect trickster cards.
Yes.
And like Kentucky is still one of the cards which I wanted to get for a very long time. Because like I just don't feel like the price is worth it at the moment, especially since don't really have that much money to spare. And then like one of my friends heard about it, and then like basically when he was ordering cards, he just bought me a copy as well, and then he's like, And they're like, this is a gift. It's like, no, come on, I gotta pay you back. It's like, nah, just take it, bro.
Just take it.
Just
You
take it,
paid
bro.
it with your soul.
And then it's like, come on, I gotta repay you. And then he's like, make more saga videos then. And like,
Yes.
sure.
Yep.
It's like,
Now
okay,
now
then.
you have a reason to make a video. Yeah, you have a trap, Ayumu. You have to pay it. You're an upstanding citizen.
I have a debt indeed. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So the Ryoba can shoot court from Grand Walkers and
Oh
also
yes,
give you draws. Yeah.
pretty damn good. Oh, it's not even once.
Oh yeah.
Try like fantasy. Let's go.
Let's go. And then we were talking about like whether we wanted to use Twilight Fantasia or Angelic Feather on the other divas, and then we can now say, why not both?
One.
Yo.
Yo, no, literally though.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
exactly.
And I think the funniest part is that like she basically power crept
The Shining Nymph.
yeah, the shining name. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean they had different purposes, but like if I just want the double brave, I mean
Mm-mm.
I think I'll probably just use this one.
Yeah. I mean, like you only
Yeah.
have to. You have to. It has to It has to be in dissension or like in. It has to be. How do you,
During
during
Athens.
Advent? Yeah, but like if you're going to use this in a contract Ryoba deck anyway, it's not going to be that hard. Like it's just Ryoba in general, just because the condition doesn't ask for like the contract specifically.
Oh yeah, and she does have the Grand Athens card.
Mm-mm. Oh
So you
yeah,
don't yeah, so you don't even need Soko.
yeah.
Even with the Soko, you can have at least two in one turn.
Mm-mm.
So it's like yeah, it's actually really decent. Like I can see why she's the X-ray level. Like
Mm-mm.
she's an X-ray level, yeah.
Yeah,
Which like kind of make things a little bit unfair.
yeah. And then Seiki.
Why are you getting so many X-rays? I mean, okay. To be fair, I don't think Shakespeare might need it,
Mm-mm.
but like now that I think about it, I don't really know what do we actually want.
Mm-mm.
Probably something that can add counters actually.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. That something that can add counters. Might be good if she can average without the soul core as well.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because like then then in that case she would pair really well with like the revival summer holiday trickster
Mm-mm.
because like you just kind of recycle it and then you can
Mm.
average again and everything like that. Because
Yeah.
like it's also it also means more defense because like right now the only defense that trickster really have is the revival for the
Top idol.
top idol. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Which doesn't even do much. Let's be honest. Like minus 10k on two was like in diva format obviously it's pretty good, but like
Mm-mm.
in standard format it's like nah
Yeah.
man, this is so bad.
Uh,
Um, so yeah, so like we need I desperately need something
mm-mm.
that can still advance in the opposing attack step and then like actually do some removals.
Mm-mm.
Like actually yeah, like if they give me like okay, so like I actually now I can already imagine. So some I would say maybe condition is trickster and two counters or more.
Mm-mm.
Or even make it a little bit harsher, three counters or more. I think
Mm-mm.
that's also completely fine. Um, either attack step. Uh, oh, actually no. So okay, so the condition is two counters or more, but if you have three counters or more, you can advance treating the so-called being sent to the trash.
Mm-mm.
On advance, send two opposing spirits. You know what? I'm not even gonna be picky. Fuck the ultimates.
Mm-mm.
Let's deal with the spirits first.
Mm-mm.
Just send two opposing spirits to the bottom of the deck.
Mm-mm.
But it's basically like same effect as the Diva Academy
Mm-mm.
layover.
Mm-mm.
And then maybe something like for each spirit sent to the bottom add one counter.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Yeah. Or like even draw. Draw
Mm-mm.
might work because I suppose by that point you don't actually need counters. Actually no, you
Mm-mm.
kind of still do because you want to go to 5 counters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like adding counters, even drawing, that will be fine. Like, I don't even think she needs another effect. Like, if that's like literally the only effect on the field, I'm still okay with that.
Mm-mm. I know, right? It's the same when I wish like Artemis will just have like 2 costs. Like I don't care if she doesn't have any effects. And then like yeah, and then we already the video already happened. So like yeah, you can see for yourself like the 4 costs. That is out to be way less of a problem than I thought it would be. Because like in the end, in the first day, like rarely would you be able to play that much of a card of cards. Like yeah, fine. And also because Grand Siesta has Crimson Sandy as well. Like you can take some hits before it actually becomes really dangerous for you. Kind of thing.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like well, like, unfortunately, I don't think Trickster is getting another X-ray this set. Because we already know all the placements of the X-rays, well,
Mm-mm.
most of them anyway.
Mm-mm.
Actually, no. Oh yeah, actually no. There might still be a chance because we don't know what's XO7
I see.
is. Yeah, I mean she can be the double X-ray as well, but I doubt. I
Mm-mm.
honestly doubt. Um, but like XO7 is very plausible.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So like from the Battlers guide, we know that XO2 is actually a new diva,
Mm-mm.
which is Badger Dollars.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah.
It's literally the same name, but they just cut the name in half. That's
Uh-uh.
legit. It's like like it's like basically in Japanese they just put a dot in the middle. That's it. So like in English, it's literally just one space bar.
Mm-mm.
Badger Dollars. It's the
Mm-mm.
name. So actually, like I wish I can maybe like try to stylize the name a little bit because
Mm-mm.
like I don't think any girl will want to be called a badger.
Not yet.
Oh god, yeah, it's weird. So it's like I don't know. I feel like I need to give her a better name instead of just like Badger. Cause like I don't think that works very well, Chief.
Mm. Not
I
yet.
don't think she's gonna like a Chief.
Exactly. I try to take my battles good, but it's like really hard. Let's give it up for now. But yeah, I mean like even Rias is getting another support because why not? Because like Rias and Riolu that didn't have enough support yet. They got another. They got the searcher that can outwin on
Right.
Rias on
Oh my
zero
god,
counter.
this is literally what we need. This is
Yeah.
literally what Rios needs. So it's like on point, 10 out
Mm-mm.
of 10. No
Exactly.
question asked.
Exactly. Now that I think about it, it's basically the problem is like, yep, well, how do you start your thing? You don't have Lily, you just summon your Rias. But like, what if you face something that can remove Rias? Now you have your answer.
Yeah.
No longer a problem.
Did she get any your turn events before? I don't think so.
Is it the 10 party Rias?
Oh
Let's see.
yeah, just that
Mm-mm.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's not an
Yeah, it's
early
a
one.
late game thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so like the fact we got that is like 10 out of 10.
Mm-mm.
Good card. Really good card.
Mm-mm.
Um oh actually no, we do have another one, but she needs 2 counters or more.
Mm-mm.
The monochrome fantasy
Mm-mm.
one. And frankly a little bit useless as well. So
Mm-mm. Ah.
cause like you know that one basically requires you to play pure.
Mm-mm.
And like pure Rias and Riolu, I mean.
Mm-mm.
And then literally the effect is just like refreshing herself. But like the thing is like the best play style you can have with Rias and Riolu, it just let you stall until 6 counters.
Mm-mm.
So I don't even know if you even want to attack
Mm-mm.
with Rias. You would attack for the core shoot maybe,
Mm-mm.
but like I don't think it warrants
Mm-mm.
uh enough reason to get a refresh, and it's like a conditional refresh as well.
Mm-mm.
Like it's not even guaranteed. If it's a guaranteed request, then if it's a guaranteed refresh, then that card might still be a little bit useful, but she's not.
Mm-mm.
And also right now we got this one, which can also just remove 2 costs on attack. So
Mm-mm. Yeah, so basically you remove like a lot. Well, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yes. Hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean like even actually like we scrape like one video because like before we do the Artemis video, I kind of wanted to do that like that stupid idea that I got with Toki after the previous Tea Party episode where we tried to make we don't really wanted to make like Karine work. We just wanted to do it for the meme because like a lot of girls in the diva are actually based on deers, and we wanted to make a meme out of Shikanoko because like yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because as you can see, me and Ayumu and Toki are literally obsessed with Shikanoko no Kokoshi Tantan, so we just wanted to share that with the world.
I actually don't like the anime. I haven't finished it actually.
Yeah, I mean like it's
wa-
I mean like the meme, right?
I watched like 3 episodes and I dropped it.
No, I didn't even finish it either. I watched a little bit further, but I didn't finish it
Yeah, it's like
either.
I don't think the style is good for an anime. Like
Yeah.
it's probably funny enough for like a manga, but like
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
Yeah. Or maybe they should just made it into like 3-minute episodes and then just post
Oh
like
yeah,
12
probably
episodes.
yeah, definitely yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, as a complete package, as the meme, it's phenomenal. Although we already forget about it mostly, but yeah, still. But yeah, anyway, so because of that, we kind of like developed the idea that the academy uniform Karine can protect anything that is cost 5 or lower. So let's just spam all the sandies because like all the good sandies are like cost 5 or lower anyway, right? Like are cost 5 anyway. So basically, use Karine to protect the sandy, and then now you can just you can either just since sandy like draws a lot, you can just bring like one copy of like Song of Testament, Declarmetum to lock the diamond wall, or like you can bring the offshot formally accessida to lock everyone nil, and also I guess if you want, you can bring Bandisora to lock Sweetheart as well, but like Sweetheart is probably the least popular anyway. Like I guess with either one of these two options, you already lock like most of the defenses anyway. Cause like with finishing turns, you can just have like 5 standings on the field, and it's not going to matter to your opponent anyway. They are still going to eat all the damage, and they cannot remove the sandies. Yeah, I mean like even the diva, like most of the diva bursts are also based on like the basically defend helps to defend you by either like adding an additional blocker or like removing one of the attackers. Then removing the attackers will not be an option because everything is protected by Karine. Blocking is also not an option because it's a producer Alex tech and everything is unblockable. So yeah, it's not an issue. The only issue will be Koharu probably. But you can kind of like you can kind of tell like if they open with a Naikatsu, then yes, then it is an issue. Otherwise, most likely 90% of the time it will not be an issue. Yeah.
Why is Aikatsu not included in the diva format?
Because of license. It's adult reasons, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Is
I
it
think
though?
it's the part of great reason. Let's be honest.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean like yeah, diva compared to like the normal diva, I guess like Aikatsu is a little bit more
literally if you just throw the Ichigo into the format, that most deck would just die to it. because they can only use kneel down, but Ichigo has, if you calculate it exactly, you can just do all the light burns in one turn. You can do 5 light burns in one turn. So like kneel down literally doesn't matter. I don't think that the diva format doesn't have gardening field as well, do they?
No, not yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So like if they throw Aikatsu in there, like literally all the other divas just die.
To one of the most basic Aikatsu cards as well. And like what are you going to do? Like that's Ishiko. Like what are you going to do against Pure Palette.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, true. Pure palette as well. Oh my
Yeah,
god. Yeah. Yeah. So like I literally think Powerku is the reason why they don't include it
probably, yeah.
into the diva format. 'Cause,
Mm.
yeah, it would just be the icon format.
Uh, but yeah, that's interesting to see like Indian, like okay, so we all skip because like we mostly like thinking like pure diva player diva format, and then like yeah, it's I mean like with pure diva teams we're going to play like Riolo, Reoba, or like Grand Siesta, and then like someone in Singapore just created like like the Twilight Gothic good stuff because like why not? And then like oh fuck, I mean like I know that the Flame Sandria lock is going to be a problem if you play for witches. If you play against four witches, but like, yeah, let's let's just make this the whole thing of the deck because why not?
Yeah, it's also really funny how they limited Mew, and then
Uh-uh.
it's like oh my god, that's really funny. I never thought of that, but I can see why.
Yeah, because they're going to add this anyway. It's like, yeah, let's make it
No,
there.
no, it's because it's because it's too quick.
Yeah, true.
Like imagine like zero cost, open one, add one counter,
Yep.
and
Add
you're
one
probably gonna
core.
ram a you probably ram a core as well. If you got 3 copies, you ram 3 cores, and you usually only play one card. You didn't even pay anything,
Yeah,
and you're probably gonna gain one card as well because it's most likely going to be pretty animals.
exactly.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I
imagine if you plus your opponent's Trias and then they just casual like advented into the the Twilight, Twilight Diva, and then like just straight up open add Mew to hand. That
yeah. I mean, it's just too much value because like if you got main stage as well, you can also just recycle another card when you summon Mew.
uh-uh.
I can see why they limited her to one. But
Yeah.
still really funny.
Yep, let's keep that at one. Let's give the debuff format an actual pen list.
Yeah, and then yeah, they also like limited
Oh yeah,
that's the Barney cell. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Barisel. Yeah, that one that one I my first time like playing against that was when Toki just took it out, and I was like, huh, why are you using like the Barisel? Like because I never saw it, so I was like, I don't know like what it can actually do. And then I was like, when I first saw it, it's like, oh, it's kind of interesting, but I only have one copy, so it's not going to be useful for me. And then he tried, and then he used it, and then it's like, oh my god, yes, he just can't die. Well, like it's not like he's killing me, but like he just won't die. In the end, I just
Yeah, and then yeah, especially if you just pair with the Twilight stage, you're not going to deck out.
exactly. I think in the end, I just died because I just used everything and I still cannot kill him.
No, that's like the funniest thing is that if they didn't limit it, probably people are gonna start playing this card called Padilla Mai, which is actually a diva from BSC 32, which is not even a diva set. As one of the all killer booster, dream booster, our miracle card. So it's like a producer card basically. And I think she's the only card that mills. Well, only diva that mills. I mean, before
Until we have
contract mill,
free.
until contract mill comes out anyway. But like, yeah,
And also Leafy
yeah,
for him.
oh yeah, actually, what? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, living flower meals. What am I talking about? Yeah. But like, if people just want to deal with the binary cell loop, like they're probably just gonna throw in Padilla Mai because she's cheap. So
What is this world we are getting into? Do we really need to get into this world?
it was yeah, I don't know. Like Padilla Mai is a really weird card. It's like, and it's like it feels like it's one of those cards where it's just like, she's just gonna be there
Mm-mm.
lurking in the background, and then like
Mm-mm.
somehow when the right timing comes up, it's like boom, here you go, swing, mil 5,
Hey.
kind of thing, or like even no, even just doll actually works because like it also mills 3 whenever an opposing spirit attacks the blocks.
Mm-mm.
She can stack as well, so you put 3 copies of her. Every time an opponent try to exhaust the spirit, they're gonna mill 9. So
Uh, stop milling my deck.
yeah, so like I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a really funny card that like
Mm-mm.
gonna pop up one day for whatever reason.
I
I
know,
mean,
right?
even the level 3 effect is pretty funny as well. Either text that while you control fire more diva spirits, opposing cost 3/4/5/7/9 spirits can attack or block.
uh,
3/4/5/7/9 is a really wide number. It's a really wide range on by the way.
exactly.
And because they can't attack, it means they cannot use on stage to show up.
True. Is that yeah? Now that you mention her, I tried to look in the Diva voting page and I cannot find her. So she's still legal in the Diva format, right?
Uh, yeah. Cause like the pictures are just examples. Cause like you
Mm-mm.
got quite a few that are like outside the diva set. But basically, one of the rules is that if she has the diva family,
Mm-mm.
then you can use her.
Mm-mm. Oh,
No, that's the most basic rule.
I see.
Like that's one of the rules. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. So and then but I probably think like one of the funniest rule is that if the card contains diva art, you can
Mm-mm.
use her.
Mm-mm.
And then, but like the funniest part is like this rule relies on people actually knowing which one is a diva.
I know, right? And then also the funny part is like one of the cards that previously is not legal for the Diva format. Uh, the which is kind of random, which is the Land of Rabbits.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like oh my god, it's yeah, it's really funny as well because like
Uh,
people literally just spoil it. No, Bandai literally just spoil it on
uh,
like the producer
yeah. On the
cup rules. It's so funny.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you know? Oh yeah, did I tell you what was
Mm-mm.
it I would tell you, man? Or you found it out yourself? But like basically, because like they're gonna have like the producer cup in like I think it's
Mm-mm.
Bandai Card Fest, isn't it?
Yep.
Which is by then
Uh-huh.
VSC 46 coming
Yeah.
out.
Mm-mm.
So they updated the rule
Mm-mm.
and they said now you can use the Land of Rabbits in the Diva format.
Yeah.
And so people was like, oh, I suppose
Oh,
someone is coming, isn't it?
exactly. Exactly. Uh,
which is really funny to think about. They just spoiled themselves in that way.
uh-uh.
I mean to be fair, she did appear in the Battler's Guide as well. So
Mm-mm. Yeah.
but for those who don't know, basically the princess, yeah,
Mm-mm.
she's just a princess. The princess on the card, the Land Rabbit, is
Mm-mm.
coming to the Diva. Is coming to the Diva set.
Mm-mm.
She's called Lilisa.
Mm-mm.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be a campaign card, so she's not 10th Diva card. She's just
Mm-mm.
like a Diva family campaign card.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Which
yeah,
is either going to be really cheap or really expensive. Because we already have Magoichi.
just buy the full playset.
Exactly.
Like we, yeah.
Just buy the
Like, I
case.
learned I learned my lesson. I got all my campaign promos
Mm-mm.
from last set as well, even though I haven't used any one of them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a very awkward position.
Mm-mm.
I can see what is that? What is that card? I cannot remember their names. I'm
Mm-mm.
getting old.
Which one?
Mizuno, Messenger
Mm-mm.
from Hell,
Oh,
Mizuno.
yeah.
I can see her being potentially useful in a sexier tempo, actually.
Mm. Shit, what? Kotek? Or
She has
she.
everything.
Oh, she's everything.
And then she can also summon herself from the trash.
Mm-mm.
Uh, when you use on stage or show up.
Damn.
Yeah, and then also and then she can also recycle the soul code, which then is perfect for sexy Atema. And
Just literally
especially
made
since
for her.
yeah, because like the fact it's a once per turn same name
Mhm.
when you on stage or show up, if you
Mhm.
control 3 or more spirits in different teams, which Sexy Tema gonna have 3 spirits with different teams.
Yeah.
You can summon this card from the trash, so
Uh-uh.
it's 3 - 1. You still have to pay 2.
Mm-mm.
When you've done so, you can send the soul card from your trash to the spirits.
Mm-mm.
And then when summoned, draw a card. If soul card is on the
Mm-mm.
spirit, instead draw a card from the deck top or deck bottom.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
definitely going to get the Yakarioran pretty animal that's going to do a corpus, yo. Let's go.
No, I'm not. No, I don't want another pretty. I don't want another pretty animals because we got Wendy already.
True.
Yeah, we got 10 diva Wendy already.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So like right now, we need more cards for
Mm-mm.
well for sexy Tema anyway.
Mm-mm. Wait, I need to go to toilet.
Bro.
I've written from the precarious situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say cause like Shakurura needs more cards for Twilight Gothic
Mm-mm.
and Legendo.
Yes.
Those are the two. Um, to be, I don't really see it coming, but like not in this set anyway. I
Mm-mm.
think, but like we might. I actually don't know.
Mm-mm.
Cause like I'm thinking about Grand Siesta, but then like
Yeah.
unless they bring like what producer Amaterasu, I don't think that's gonna
Yes.
happen. It's like a mix of Grand Siesta and Hyakuro and I don't think that's gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
But we are speculating that Karina
Mm-mm.
Karine
Mm-mm.
is gonna be all teams.
Mm.
Because her placement, because we know from the Battle's Guide,
Mm-mm.
her placement, she's the next rare, and her placement is after Sexy Atema.
Mm-mm.
The problem is that usually Grand Siesta is before Hyakaroran.
Mm-mm.
So the fact that she's after Sexy Atema can only means that she's in all teams.
Mm.
Yeah. Or somehow she gets a different team. I don't know. But
No, that will be fucked up. She
yeah,
was.
yeah. The most
Mm-mm.
solid reason is like she's gonna be in all teams,
Mm-mm.
or Bandai fucked this one up and they messed up the order.
Mm-mm. Which both of
Yeah,
them is highly possible.
yeah, it's Bandai.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh,
so like and then like at least in standard format, I'm also just like looking at all the iCats cards. I'm just thinking, which one can I throw into Sexy Tema? I wonder.
True, because like some of them
I,
have teams as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Like ideally something with burst.
Mm-mm.
So WM might actually work.
Mm-mm.
I can't remember what it's supposed to mean. Right, it's supposed to be the initial of like the two members.
Mm-mm.
It's actually no, is it so both the members are so one of them is called Mikuru
Mm-mm.
and one of them is called Mizuki. So it's
Mm-mm.
supposed to be two M's, but then they switch one around. So then it's like
Ah.
WM.
Mm-mm. I see.
And both of them are burst, but
Mm-mm.
Mizuki is probably going to be the useful one.
Mm-mm.
Because like the burst condition is as on spirit summon
Mm-mm.
effect. During this turn, level 1 and 2's opposing spirits cannot attack.
Mm-mm.
And then on summon, remove one card from each opposing spirit to the reserve.
Mm-mm.
And like that's basically it. Because the level 2 and 3 is on attack, all on block. You can return the soul card from your trash to a Mikuru you control.
Mm-mm.
Oh, actually, so wait, okay, so maybe if you play both, then maybe that's another way to recycle the soul card for Sexy Atema as well.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, and there's another thing. There's the Diva format and there's the Diva Producer Cup. And the ban list and the restriction for Aikatsu only applies for the Diva Producer Cup.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that how it works? I actually never knew.
I guess so, yeah. Because like
I think, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, true. True. I didn't think of that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What am I saying was I was literally using roller against a layover like
Mm-mm.
2 or 3 years ago,
Yeah.
in a shop tournament. I only won because my opponent misplayed like twice.
Yeah. They have the one
Like,
$1 million deck.
Roller is such a high roll deck, for God's sake.
Yeah, especially if
And
you're playing
I
like Diva, like it's going to be more limited, right?
I feel so bad that she's literally just got power crap now.
Mm-mm.
Like she'll still be good in like the Diva format
Mm-mm.
because she is unaffected by Spirit, Nexus, and Magic.
Mm-mm.
The problem is like we had to bet that the opponent doesn't have deal down because like if they do, then that's another turn.
Mm-mm.
Like I have to wait for another turn,
Mm-mm.
which is pain.
Indeed.
Yeah, and then like the standard format, like they introduce actually no I was going to say Ice Shield. Burst War Revival
Mm-mm.
has been around during that time already, but like it
Mm-mm.
wasn't in the collaboration format yet.
Mm-mm.
And then they
Mm.
reprinted it in the collaboration format, so then I couldn't use the roller in the collaboration format. Because like, bro, because actually no, I still kind of could because like there was another card that's like anti and attack step.
Mm-mm.
But why couldn't I use it? I'm trying to remember the reason.
Mm-mm.
I think I got a brave on her,
Mm-mm.
and that brave was supposed to lock magic,
Mm-mm.
or was it no? Actually, no, I don't think so. No, I think the brave was just like extra symbol.
Mm-mm.
Uh, uh, oh my god, my brain is I can't my brain cannot juice. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, like
uh,
if we are playing collaboration, you'll I don't know, and thing like the
it's like I remember. I think I gave her the brave, but I
mm-mm.
can't remember what it was. That was the thing. It's been such a long time. I haven't touched Rhoda for a long time.
No, right?
I need to update your deck as well.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. But like, it's just because like it's just like another defensive card for like the decks to use now.
Mm-mm.
So like, I was like, okay, well, I guess this card is dead now. I guess this deck is dead now. I cannot
Mm-mm.
use it, which feels really
No.
bad. And then like, actually, most of the eye cutter deck can't
Mm-mm.
even deal with Dukemon.
Mm.
Like that deck is just brutal.
Mm-mm.
um, against Blue Ultraman, it still kind of work
Mm-mm.
because Blue Ultraman doesn't actually have life burn.
Mm-mm.
At least during that time, I can't remember now.
Mm-mm.
So like I can just like okay, yeah, kneel down, burst wall, whatever.
Mm-mm.
But like Dukemon's like, yeah, on attack burn 2, I'm gonna also change and then like burn 3 at the end of battles. Like
Wow.
it's like okay then.
Okay, then this is why we
Okay
don't have
then.
this is why we can't have Digimon collaboration anymore.
Yeah, it's like fucking dumb. Like
Yeah.
people are like saying, oh, you're playing Digimon? Come to Battle Spirits. You know, we got Digimon. Yeah, so
Yeah.
the collab ended. Yeah, yeah, but Pokemon is still tormenting us to this day. Fuck you.
I know, right? Like who thought like giving red like 5 core boost, 2 last shot, and like another 3 after that, like a change which is like a refresh as well, and then like a free protection brave which is supposed to be white. It's like oh wow, this is this is just like a Galaxian, but it's all red. This is what Galaxian should have been, but they can never reach.
Yeah, it's oh my god, that deck is pain. Like, what do what do you mean you got anti-core removal as well? And then you got Granny? That
Uh-uh.
is anti-destruction and anti-bounce?
Uh-uh. So how I was supposed to kill you?
Like, excuse fucking me?
Yeah. And then it can brave the fucking Gilmon.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'll just brave to Gilmon and Digivolve. I'm just gonna return Granny to hand as well.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
I know, right?
Oh god.
I know Granny is supposed to be cost 5, but like it's just the very fact that you can just brave at the cost 3 spirit and it it's going to be a double symbol, it's already like, why are we doing this? I thought like Cause 3 or lower spirits shouldn't have like an extra symbol on their braves. This is this is a little bit too much. My god.
Oh, I hate that deck so much.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it was literally tormenting even main set decks during
Mm-mm.
that time. It's crazy.
I know, right?
Mm.
I think even
Mm.
now with some luck, I guess you can still do it. Maybe
Like
just at Ivo.
literally right now, the only reason why
Mm-mm.
the Dukemon deck might not do that well is just
Mm-mm.
because they are they're Grandwalker Destruction. That's it.
Mm-mm.
That's like the only reason why it's being pressed down.
Mm-mm.
But like if somehow Takato survives, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, especially now you basically like have one god break, so like yeah, I'll god break your Takato, like good luck, I still have 2 more. It's like
Yeah. If they don't see particular, they're probably gonna be fine.
uh-uh.
Like literally, I think the only reason you don't see Dukemon right now is just
Mm.
because it's such an old deck and such an
Mm-mm.
expensive deck that people can't find it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's literally
Oh god.
it's basically like literally like the rare decks and like the Battle Spirit anime. It's like oh, I never saw that deck before. Now now that the anime tropes kind of make sense because like in card game animes, like sometimes you will meet a character that like this card game has been printed for like more than 30 years, but like there's this legendary deck that nobody has ever seen. Like Dukemon is probably going to be that deck one day. My god. And it the to be fair, like the Blue Ultraman used to be like that, like before they printed like everything in the premium Bandai. But like even then you still have to base like several like premium Bandai products, so it's like this is just pay to win, but you don't necessarily win. uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, before this madness spirals even further, if you have any questions, requests, or comments, do feel free to comment below or send it to us on our email at the therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Oh my god, my English is already broken now. But yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward. And we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye bye.